is Cristiano Jr., the son of the greatest footballer of all time. But he is the most disliked talent in the world. But today that is going to change as I'm going to play the entire career of Cristiano Jr. and see if I can help him become the greatest of all time. And Ronaldo Jr.'s career is set to kick off as he joins Al Nassr from the Youth Academy and is set to make his debut in the last game of the season, the Club World Cup final up against PSG. And as he is seated getting ready for his professional footballing debut, his father walks up to him to share some words.
Hello son, I am glad that I will be playing my retirement match on your debut. I am excited for your career to start. Let's win this Club World Cup.
Yes, Dad. Let's make our first and last game together a special one.
And after finding out that Ronaldo Jr.'s debut will also be Cristiano Ronaldo's last game as a professional footballer, there's a lot of pressure for Cristiano Jr. to impress and of course, win this last trophy with his father. And here come PSG on the attack. Ousmane Dembele crosses it into Vitinha, who lays it up for Ethan Mbappe, and it goes in. Ethan Mbappe makes it 1-0 in this Club World Cup final. Skriniar with a pass into Kylian Mbappe, takes a touch, gives it to Ethan, back into Kylian Mbappe. The Mbappe brothers working together with a shot, and it goes in. Kylian makes it 2-0 in this first half. It's not looking good for Ronaldo Jr.'s debut. And it's going to be halftime. PSG, both Mbappe brothers scoring a goal each to take the 2-0 lead in this Club World Cup final. It's not looking good for Cristiano Jr. and Cristiano Ronaldo, who have very big games ahead of them. But here comes Brozovic on the second half, gives it to Cristiano Jr. through ball into his father Cristiano, and it goes in. Ronaldo makes it 2-1. He is not ready to let his son lose his first ever game and his last ever game. 2-1 to Al Nassr. And now Junior in the ball, gives it to Otavio. Otavio with a through ball into Ronaldo. Ronaldo with a shot, and it goes in. He equalizes the game. 2-2. 2 from Ronaldo, but Junior has not done much just yet. Hopefully, he can get on the score sheet. And here comes Cristiano Ronaldo looking to score a winner here in the 90th minute. Ronaldo, and he is fouled in the penalty box, and it's going to be a yellow card. It looks like Ronaldo is going to take it.
Hey son, you come take this.
And it seems like Ronaldo has given the penalty to his son, Junior, for his first goal of professional football. And yes, he puts it away in the 90th minute. Cool and composed, just like Cristiano Ronaldo, as they're going to win the Club World Cup final on Ronaldo's last game and Junior's first ever football game. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle, and Ronaldo Jr. have won the Club World Cup final. Ronaldo has saying farewell to professional football as a new journey is about to begin for the Ronaldo name. After the trophy celebrations, Ethan Mbappe walks up to Ronaldo Jr. to give him some words.
Hey Junior, good shot kid. Looking forward to playing you again. See you soon.
Thanks, Ethan. Nice to meet you, man.
And straight after the Club World Cup final win, Ronaldo walks up to Junior in the locker room to give him some good news.
Hey, great game son. Now that I'm retired, I got an offer to become the Real Madrid manager. And guess what? I'm signing you for the team. This is perfect. You can follow my legacy. I want you to become the GOAT. You can easily win 9 Ballon d'Ors. You can easily also win more UCLs than me, 7 to be exact, and also the best one yet to win the World Cup with Portugal for your father. Trust me, kid, you are the future.
Sounds great. Yeah, sure, Dad. Signing for Real Madrid, the best team in the world already. I am only 14. All these expectations, so much pressure.
And as Ronaldo Jr. is starting to feel the pressure, he is a 67 overall, the one goal to his name, and it seems like his father has set his goals for him. And the goals are to become the greatest of all time, win the most UCLs ever, and win the World Cup with Portugal. Is this a lot of pressure for just a young man? And Junior's second season is set to kick off as Cristiano Ronaldo is signed as the brand new manager of Real Madrid. And not only does he bring Ronaldo Jr. with him, but he has also signed Ethan Mbappe and Kylian Mbappe to the club as he walks in to the press to give some news.
Yes, I am very excited to manage my old club. I have brought my son who will become the greatest of all time. Not only that, I have brought in the Mbappe brothers to have the best attack in the world. I just know Madrid and I will win many trophies.
Dad, am I even ready to be a Madrid player? Is it too early?
Sup little Ronnie, I guess we are going to be teammates. It seems like your dad has high expectations for you. I hope you can live up to them because I am so ready to live up to my brother's shoes.
Yeah, he sure does, Ethan. I hope I can too.
And it was now time for Cristiano Jr.'s debut at Real Madrid, but also the debut as Ronaldo as manager and the Mbappe brothers up top as well. There's a huge change in this Real Madrid lineup, but a huge change in the young Ronaldo Jr.'s life. Can he go ahead and live up to the pressure and succeed the goals that his father wants him to. Now it's Fede Valverde into Cristiano Jr. Jr. goes back through ball into Ethan Mbappe. Ethan Mbappe takes a touch. He has a shot and it goes in straight away. Ronaldo Jr. gets an assist as Ethan Mbappe gets his debut day goal. 1-0. Real Madrid. And now it's Fede Valverde into Eder Militao. Militao to Cristiano Jr. Jr. with a pass into Kylian Mbappe to Ethan Mbappe. And now it's Ethan Mbappe in the ball. Gives it back to Kylian with a shot and it goes in. The Mbappe brothers work together to make it 2-0. Now here comes Jude Bellingham with a brilliant through ball into Cristiano Jr. 1v1 against the keeper and he shoots it straight to the goalkeeper's hands. Now it's Vinicius Jr. with a cross into Ronaldo Jr. Takes a chance with the chest, has a shot and it goes wide. Still yet to score on his debut. And now Truman, he gives a header into Kylian. Kylian into Jr. with a shot and right in front of the goalkeeper. He misses once again. Come on, Jr. And now it's Jude Bellingham. Brilliant through ball to Cristiano Jr. Can he go ahead and score from this time around? Heads it up, forward. And now still Jr. Jr. with a finesse shot and it goes over the bar. This man cannot score. And just like that, it's going to be halftime. A goal each from each Mbappe brother. But Jr. has missed so many shots. Can he just score one goal? Maybe he's feeling all the pressure. Now it's Junior with a brilliant tackle. It's Ethan Mbappe. Through ball into Cristiano Jr. 1v1 against the keeper. And yes, finally, he gets his first goal for Real Madrid. Only his second ever goal as a pro footballer. As he is just like his father. Finally, this could be the start of an amazing player. And just like that, the game does come to an end as Junior does pick up one goal. But he does have a questionable start in a Real Madrid shirt as Ethan Mbappe walks off with him.
Hey, Lil Ronnie, you got to score those chances, man. Keep trying. I'm sure you will get the hang of it.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Ethan. I am and will continue to try my best.
Domination was the only way to describe Real Madrid's season, but not for Cristiano Jr. as Kylian and Ethan Mbappe were the best players at the team, while Ronaldo Jr. was the worst of the three as he still struggled to get involved but still scored a couple goals as they won La Liga and the Copa del Rey, and they were now in the UCL final up against Barcelona. And as Ronaldo Jr. and the rest of the squad were getting ready for the UCL final, Ethan Mbappe walks over to Junior to give him some advice.
Hey, Lil Ronnie, you've been getting a lot better. But no worries, Barcelona never win UCLs no more. That is a 2015 thing, a thing of the past. They are bums now. I'm sure we will smash them. Just remember we feed you hella balls. You gotta finish them.
Yeah, you're right. Them lot suck ass always blowing leads. I will do my best, Ethan.
Now it was time for Ronaldo Jr.'s first ever UCL final and only his second year of professional football. Is he going to win his first ever UCL as his dad wants him to go ahead and win more than 5? But the question is, he has had a lot of pressure since the start of his career. Will that pressure continue to overshadow him? Now it's Fede into Ethan Mbappe down the wing. Ethan Mbappe looking for space here. Has a cross in all the way to Kylian Mbappe and it goes in. The Mbappe brothers dominating once again as they make it 1-0 against Barcelona. And now it's Jude Bellingham with a great tackle into Cristiano Jr. through ball into Ethan Mbappe. Mbappe takes a touch, has a shot and it goes in. 2-0, another assist from Jr. and another goal from Ethan Mbappe. 2-0 to Real Madrid. Surely Jr. is winning his first ever UCL. And as Jr. on the ball gives it into Ethan Mbappe. Ethan with a cross into Kylian once again, another header and it goes in once again. Kylian makes it 3-0. This game is too easy for the Real Madrid squad. And now Cristiano Jr. with great pressure into Kylian Mbappe, into Jr. back into Ethan Mbappe with a shot and it goes in. It seemed like Jr. didn't have the confidence to shoot as Ethan Mbappe joins his brother in having a brace right before halftime. And now it's going to be halftime. Real Madrid are winning 4-0 against stinky Barcelona, but Junior still yet to get a goal. It seems like he's a little bit unconfident. Hopefully, he can get a goal in the second half. Now, it's Vinny Jr. into Ethan Mbappe, into Cristiano Jr. Looking for a shot here, and it hits the goalkeeper. He has another shot, and it goes wide. He missed right in front of the goal. Now it's Ethan Mbappe into Cristiano Jr. Looking for some space here, looking for a shot, looking for his first goal of the game, and no, it goes wide. Come on, Junior, you gotta do better, man. And there was a foul, and it's going to be a penalty as Alejandro Balde did foul Ethan Mbappe. And it seems like Ethan is going to take it.
Hey Ethan, let my son take it.
Yes, sir. Hey, Lil Ronnie, get over here.
And Ronaldo has told Ethan to give it to Junior as he has a shot and he puts it away. Junior does get his goal, but it was given to him by Ethan and his father. It is questionable goal, but Junior makes it 5-0 as they're going to win the UCL final. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle and Real Madrid and Junior are UCL winners. However, there is a lot of questions to be asked as Junior was given his goal and he did miss a lot of shots. And straight after that UCL win, Junior has decided to walk into his father's office as he wanted to let him know something.
Yo son, what do you need?
Yeah, Dad, why did you tell Ethan to give me the pen?
Well, son, you needed it. I knew you would score and boost your confidence if you're gonna be the GOAT, like I said you would do. You need to be confident and not pressured, and to win the World Cup with Portugal, you must be on your A game. You have to do it, it is in your blood.
Man, so much pressure. What if I can't make him proud?
At the end of Junior's debut season at Real Madrid, he does add 10 more goals to his tally, now having 11 career goals, a 70 overall, and of course, winning his first ever Champions League. He still has 6 to go, still no Ballon d'Or, and still no World Cup with Portugal. And for the next 2 seasons, Junior continues to improve, but not to the expectations of his father. But regardless, Real Madrid still go ahead and win the next 2 trebles, and Kylian Mbappe wins his first Ballon d'Or. And after the second UCL win, Junior walks in to his father's office.
Hello, son, so I have bad news. Sadly, you have not yet been called up for the Portugal squad, so no World Cup for you this year. So, son, you need to step up your game. You have to do better if you're gonna achieve my goals.
Stop, Dad, you're putting too much pressure. What if I don't want to represent Portugal? What if I want to represent Spain, the USA, or even England?
Hahaha, that is silly, son. You will not do such thing.
No, Dad, I want to leave. Loan me out. I need a break from you.
Well, okay, I'm sorry, son, but while you're gone, please come to your senses and realize Portugal is your home.
And after telling his father that he does want to go out on loan, Junior is ready to tell his friend Ethan Mbappe the good news.
Hey, Ethan, I am going out on loan.
Cool, Lil Ronnie. I wish you luck. Just know if I play you, you're not my friend, but my enemy. I'ma win that World Cup in a couple weeks to it on to my bro and my legacy.
Good luck, man. See you soon.
And after saying goodbye to his good friend Ethan Mbappe for now, after being left out of the Portuguese World Cup squad, France go ahead and win the World Cup as Ethan wins the Ballon d'Or this season. And as he is set to go out on loan next season, he does now have a total of 39 career goals, 76 overall, 3 UCLs to his name, but still no Ballon d'Or and didn't get caught up for Portugal. And to kick off his 5th season of pro football, Junior goes out on loan to Ronaldo's old club in Juventus, where he will be spending the next 2 seasons at. And as he is getting ready for his debut, he is met by one of his brand new teammates.
Hey man, I'm Timothy. Nice to meet you, man. I hope you can help us get back in the UCL as we finished 5th last year, man.
Why? Because I should be the king of the UCL because my dad was.
Wait, man. I didn't mean it like that. You okay, bro?
I'm sorry, Tim. It's just my dad. He just has put so much pressure on me to become the GOAT and represent Portugal. And what if I don't want those things? But I have to because my name is Ronaldo.
Najee, hell no, Junior. You don't gotta do that. His legacy is his and yours is yours. My dad wanted me to play for Liberia like he did, but I refused. And now I am on my way to make a legacy on my own, and I'm happy because of it. You should do what your heart tells you, man.
Yeah, whatever, bro. I don't think you get it. See you out there.
But it was now time for Cristiano Jr.'s debut at Juventus. There's a lot of expectations for him here at his brand new club, but he does have a new friend in Wea who is seeming to try and take off the pressure off his shoulders. But let's go ahead to see how he does without his father being the manager. And here come Cagliari trying to build up in the back, but Junior makes an interception, and now it's Timothy Weah 1v1 against the keeper. He shoots it and it goes in. Junior gets an assist as Timothy Weah opens up the goal scoring charts in Junior's debut. Now here come Cagliari, but Timothy Weah wins the ball back, and now it's Timothy Weah down the wing. Weah looking for some space, gives it to Cristiano. Junior takes a touch, has a shot, and it goes in. Junior gets his first goal for Juventus as he makes it 2-0. And just like that, it's going to be halftime. Junior has had a good half, not missing any shots, 1 attempt and 1 goal. It seems like not being under his father is helping them a lot. And now here comes Cagliari trying to start an attack, but Junior intercepts, gives it to Timothy Weah. Weah has a fake shot. He sends a brilliant through ball into Junior, takes a touch, has a shot, and he gets his brace. For the first time, Junior scores more than 1 goal in a professional game after 4 years of doing it. And Junior has a brace in his debut. And now it's Locatelli into Timothy Weah, into Junior, back into Weah. Weah with a through ball. Junior is 1v1 for his hat-trick. Can he do it? Takes a touch, has a chip shot, and it goes in. He gets his first ever career hat-trick. He is shining on his Juventus debut. And the game comes to an end as Junior picks up his first ever match ball. And it seems like Loney now, anywhere that his father isn't managing him, has seemed to help him a lot. And here comes Weah to congratulate him.
See, man? Now that you know you have options, you scored a hat trick. Think about what I said.
Maybe he is right. Now that is silly. I have to play for Portugal and win them the World Cup. My name is Ronaldo. I have to. but it does feel good knowing I can represent other teams.
And after his debut day hat-trick for the rest of the season, Junior became a brand new man as he dominated the Serie A season. But he was now in the final day of the season where Juventus and Inter Milan were fighting for the league title as they faced each other in the last game of the season. And as Junior prepared for the game, he had some thoughts.
This is my moment. This is my chance to be in the conversation of living up to my father's legacy. I can do this, right can I?
But it was now time for the final game of the season. Juventus versus Inter Milan. The winner will win the Serie A title. But it seems like Junior in the locker room was feeling a little bit of pressure. Can he go ahead and push that away? Or will it affect him once again like it did at Real Madrid? Here comes Timothy Weah on the ball. Has all the space in the world. Gives it to Cristiano Jr. Takes a shot and it hits the crossbar. Unlucky from Junior. And now it's Timothy Weah. Gives the ball into Cristiano Jr. Has a space, has a shot, and it goes absolutely wide. Junior, pull yourself together, man. And now it's Timothy Weah. Weah has a slight tackle. He wins the ball back. He gives it to Cristiano Jr. Takes a touch on his left foot. Has a shot and it goes absolutely wide. He is really feeling the pressure. And now it's Inter Milan. Junior wins the ball back. Gives it to Weah. Weah back into Junior. Junior 1v1. Surely he has to score this one. And no, he just can't score today. And it's going to be halftime. Junior has probably had the worst performance he's ever had in a Juventus shirt. Can he go ahead and turn it around as there is a Serie A title fighting for? And now it is a corner. Winston McKennie to take it. He crosses it in and lands on Cristiano Jr. He takes a touch into Timothy Weah, who takes a touch, has a shot, and it's a brilliant goal from Timothy Weah in the 90th minute of the game. And it looks like Juventus are winning the Serie A title, but only thanks to Timothy Weah. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle and Junior and Juventus win the Serie A title. But it seemed like the pressure came to him once again, and he had a terrible performance. I hope something like this doesn't happen again. As Junior's debut season comes to an end at Juventus, Ronaldo and Real Madrid win the UCL for the 5th time in a row as Mbappe wins his 2nd Ballon d'Or. And Cristiano Jr. adds 25 more goals, now with 64 career goals, 80 overall. Still the 3 UCLs to his name, and still no Ballon d'Or or World Cup. And Junior's final season at Juventus is set to kick off as he's going to make his UCL debut for the club. And right before the game, he has a couple thoughts in his head.
Maybe Weah is right. What if I just stay here and permanently transfer and make my own legacy here in Italy without having my father as a manager? But anyways, let me focus on my UCL debut with Juve.
But it was now time for the first UCL game of Juventus' season and Junior's season as they aim to win it all. But they will be facing a tough team in Bayern Munich. Can they go ahead and shine? Can Junior go ahead and shine to make a good mark in his last season at Juventus? And here come Juventus straight away. Locatelli into Timothy Weah. Timothy Weah with a brilliant through ball into Cristiano Jr. 1v1 against the keeper, and he puts it away. He gets his first goal in the UCL for Juventus, making it 1-0 against the big Bayern Munich. And now it's Timothy Weah once again looking for through ball. He gives it into Cristiano Jr. as he's trying to fight off. He fights up Upamecano. He gets rid of the goalkeeper. He has a shot, and it's a brilliant goal from Jr. Never giving up on that ball. He gets his brace in the UCL. And it's going to be halftime. Juventus are currently causing an upset against probably one of the favorites to win the UCL in Bayern Munich. Now it's Bayern Munich. Upamecano tries to play something from the back, but Junior wins the ball. He has a shot and he gets his hat-trick, his first ever UCL hat-trick. And it looks like Juventus are truly gonna be one of the favorites for the UCL this season. And just like that, Ronaldo Jr. gets his match ball, his first ever UCL match ball, as he's walking off thinking and feeling good. And for the rest of the UCL campaign, Junior and Juventus absolutely dominating and reached the UCL final, while they'll be facing Ronaldo's father in Real Madrid. And right before the game, Junior does meet up with his father in a local diner.
So son, we will be facing each other tonight. Sadly, you won't win, we are too great over here. But good thing is you have found your confidence, and you will be back winning trophies with me. But you better do well tonight. If you do, you can still win your first Ballon d'Or. It is about time you do.
Okay, sure, Dad.
But it was now time for the UCL final, Junior's first opportunity to win a UCL without his father being in the way. But he is technically in the way as he'll be facing him tonight. But he did get a lot of pressure from his father in the dinner earlier. Hopefully he can deal with that pressure tonight, unlike every other time. Timothy Weah with a pass into Junior. Junior with another pass into Timothy Weah, who is 1v1 against the keeper, has a shot, and it goes in. Juventus are causing an upset here, taking the 1-0 lead early on. And now it's Juventus once again. It's a pass into Timothy Weah. Weah on the ball now. Weah finds a cross in to Cristiano Jr. Has a shot and it goes in. Jr. scores, stays cool with the pressure and makes it 2-0 in this first half. He's doing well so far. Now it's Timothy Weah on the ball once again. Has a Ronaldo chop through ball into Ronaldo Jr. 1v1 against the keeper. Has a shot and it goes in. Jr. gets his brace. It looks like the pressure is not getting to him today. It's going to be halftime. Juventus and Junior have a 3-0 lead. They can easily keep this lead. But Real Madrid are very good and have won the UCL the past 5 seasons, so it's not going to be easy. Here come Real Madrid straight in the second half. It's Ethan Mbappe into Kylian. Kylian has a shot and it's a brilliant goal from Mbappe. He makes it 3-1. Surely they're not gonna cause a comeback today. And now Tchouameni into Ethan Mbappe. Mbappe cuts outside. It's a through ball into Kylian. Looking for a second here to make it 3-2 and he makes it 3-2. These two players the Mbappe brothers are way too good, man. It's 3-2 now. Juventus needs to score another goal. Now it's Ethan Mbappe, gets a brilliant through ball, and now it's Ethan. Ethan cuts back. It's still Ethan Mbappe. Ethan Mbappe gets past the defender, gets past another. Ethan with a chip shot, and the goalkeeper makes a save, but it goes in still. It was a choppy goal, but it was excellence from Ethan Mbappe, and it's now 3-3. Juventus have bottled the lead. And now it's a corner. Camavinga takes it. Crosses it all the way outside. Into Ethan Mbappe. Mbappe's looking for the space. Gets rid of a defender. Ethan Mbappe still. It's still Ethan. Gets rid of all 3 defenders. It's still Ethan with a shot. And it's another brilliant goal from Ethan Mbappe, who scores in the 90th minute. Real Madrid are winning their 6th UCL. If Junior would have stayed there, he already had 6 UCLs. But Real Madrid win the game. And just like that, the ref blows a whistle. An excellence from Kylian Mbappe and an even better game from Ethan Mbappe as they lift their 6th UCL, man. And as Junior walks off the pitch, an old friend walks up to him.
Hey, Lil Ronnie. Good shit, bro. Glad you're doing well, fam. Excited to play alongside you again.
Thanks, bro. Good shit out there as well.
Straight after the UCL final loss, Junior is ready to say goodbye to a man who has helped him a lot these past 2 years.
Well, Junior, I wish you luck, my man. It is clear that you are destined for greatness with your father. Just remember, you can always do what you want. You're still free for Spain, England, and the USA to play with me.
Yeah, I will think about that. Seriously, thank you for everything and good luck to you too.
And as Ronaldo's last season at Juventus comes to an end, Ethan Mbappe wins his 2nd Ballon d'Or as Cristiano Jr. now adds 36 more goals, having 100 career goals and 84 overall. Still the same amount of UCLs, no Ballon d'Or and no World Cup just yet. But it's on back to Real Madrid. And season number 7 kicks off as Junior returns back to Real Madrid and walks in to his father's office. I wonder what he has to tell him already.
Well, son, I am a bit disappointed that you didn't win Ballon d'Or last season, but it is okay. You are back now and I will get you there. And this year you will easily get called up for Portugal at the end of season.
Dad, I want to transfer to Juventus.
Sweet, I will go with you.
No, I know you want to stay here and you should. I want to go play under a manager that isn't my father.
Oh, I wish you didn't feel that way, but as long as I see you playing for Portugal, that is all that matters.
Okay, cool. Thank you, father.
And as Ronaldo Jr. finally tells his dad how he feels and he transfers back to Juventus, he meets up back with Timothy Weah to discuss a new plan.
Wow, welcome back, Junior. I knew you'd come back, but I guess you have a tough decision to make at the end of the season considering it's World Cup year.
Yeah, I guess I do, but let's focus on winning the UCL.
And as Junior has that tough decision to make at the end of the season, he has a brilliant season back at Juventus, dominating the Serie A, winning another double in Italy, and will be in the UCL final once again against Real Madrid, who are looking for their 7th in a row. But it was now time for the UCL final. Real Madrid are looking for their 7th. If Junior would have stayed there, he would have already completed one of his father's goals that he wanted him to set. But Junior is here to make his own legacy as he's trying to win his first UCL for Juventus. Can he do it against the unstoppable Mbappe brothers and Real Madrid? And now here come Real Madrid straight away. Ethan into Kylian. Kylian back into Ethan. Ethan takes the space for now. He sends it brilliant through ball into Kylian with a shot and it goes in. The Mbappe brothers link up once again to make it 1-0 to Real Madrid. But here come Real Madrid once again. It's Jude Bellingham on the ball with a brilliant through ball into Ethan Mbappe 1v1 against Chesney. Has a shot and it goes in. Both Mbappe brothers getting a goal each already in the first half. It's not looking good for Cristiano Jr. And it's going to be halftime. 2 goals, 1 from each Mbappe brother, and Jr. has a huge mountain to climb if he wants to win a UCL without his father. And now it's Jr. He wins the ball back. He's looking for the first goal of the game. He gives it to Timothy Weah. Timothy Weah is looking for a shot. No, he crosses it instead to Jr. with a header, and it goes in. It is now 2-1. There's still a lot of time for Junior to win his first UCL at Juve. And the ball is sent out to that left wing position, but now it's Moretti. He wins the ball back as no one gets it. Moretti with a cross into Winston McKinney, who gives it back to Junior with a shot, and it goes in. It is now 2-2. Junior is not giving up that easily. Can he go ahead and win the UCL? And now Junior chases down the ball. He's looking for some space here. He sees a space. He gives it to Timothy Weah with a touch. He has a chip shot and it goes in. Juventus scored in the 90th minute. And who else but the American Timothy Weah, who has helped Junior so much. And surely they're going to win their first ever UCL. And yes, they have done it. Junior has won his UCL with Juventus beating his father as he lifts that trophy. He's gotta feel good after finally winning a trophy not under his father. And straight after the UCL win, Ronaldo Jr. was called up to the Portuguese national team. But he did reject the offer, and it seems like he's going to tell his father, or his father already knows, and it's not gonna go down very well. I cannot believe that Junior rejected Portugal.
Junior, what is this? What do you mean you rejected Portugal? I am glad you beat me in the UCL, but this is unacceptable.
Dad, I don't want to play for Portugal. I want to create my own legacy.
I can't believe this. I gave you everything and you betray me like this. Leave now. You are no longer my son.
And as Ronaldo disowns his own son, France go ahead and beat USA in the World Cup final as Junior finally wins his first ever Ballon d'Or as he adds 40 more goals to his tally, having 140, and now at an 88 overall, winning his first Ballon d'Or, and now has 4 UCLs but no World Cup with Portugal. I wonder what team he'll choose to represent at the next World Cup. And for the next 4 seasons, it seems like Junior was the best player in the world as he goes ahead and wins 4 trebles with Juventus and 3 Ballon d'Ors, now having a total of 4 as he sits in the locker room at the end of the club season talking to Weah to make his final decision.
Man, I'm so glad you decided to come back 4 years ago. We have succeeded so much together, man.
Yeah, I am glad too, but I haven't seen my father since.
Hey, you made the right choice. You are happy. Your dad will get over it. By the way, have you chosen which team you will represent?
Yes, sir, I just got called up. I will be representing the Three Lions England.
Dang England, guess you are sick of me, haha. I wish you luck, man. I aim to win a World Cup this year and get payback on France if I see you thought you are going down.
And it seems like Junior made the decision to represent England as he is set to make his debut up against Portugal. Can he go ahead and make a good first impression in his first national team game ever for England against the nation he was supposed to represent? And here comes Portugal in this first World Cup game. It's Rafael Leao running down the wing. Leao looking for a cross. He finds that cross. He gives it into Jota. Jota into Bernardo Silva, and it's a header that goes in. Bernardo Silva takes a 1-0 lead in the first group stage game and Junior's national team debut. But here comes Bukayo Saka on the other end, looking to not make it easy for Portugal to win this first game. Saka crossing to Ronaldo Jr., takes a touch, has a shot, and it goes in. Junior scores a goal on his debut, ready to make his mark on England, even though he betrayed his father. And now it's Jude into Rashford, Rashford into Junior, looking for his brace here. He has a shot, and it goes in. 2-1 to England. Junior is shining in his World Cup debut. And it's going to be halftime. A brace so far for Junior against the team he was supposed to represent. He is ready to win a World Cup with England this year. And now it's Palhinha on the ball, gives it to Rafael Leao, takes a touch. He's looking for a shot here. He has a shot and it goes in. It is now 2-2 in the second half. It looks like it's going to be a draw in this first group stage game. But England are not letting that happen as Jude Bellingham gives a brilliant through ball into Junior, takes a touch, has a shot, and it goes in the last minute of the game. Junior wins the game with a hat-trick, his first ever national team game with England. He scores a hat-trick. And just like that, it looks like he chose the right nation to represent as he gets his match ball. But there's still a whole World Cup left to go. And his good form in an England shirt was not to stop there as he dominated the rest of the World Cup and was now in the semi-finals up against his good friend Timothy Weah against the USA. Can he go ahead and win this game and go to his ever first World Cup final in his first ever World Cup campaign? Now it's John Stones, wins the ball back, gives it to Junior with a shot, and it goes in. Junior makes his mark in the semi-final against last time's World Cup finalists as he makes it 1-0 early on. But here come the US with an attack of their own as Musa gives it to Reina. Reina back into Musa, into Timothy Weah, takes a turn, has a shot, and it goes in. Timothy Weah does not letting his friend go to the World Cup final. that easy. But it's Jude Bellingham with a brilliant through ball into Cristiano Jr. 1v1 against the keeper, has a finesse, and it goes in. 2-1 to Cristiano Jr. We have the battle of the best friends right here. And it's going to be halftime. Jr. has the upper hand going into the second half as he has his brace so far. And now it's Musa with a pass into Winston McKennie. McKennie cuts to the right. He gives it to Timothy Weah. Weah with a shot and he equalizes the game. 2-2. Weah wants to go to that World Cup final. And now it's Winston McKennie breaks that midfield line and Timothy Weah receives it. Gives it into Christian Pulisic. Pulisic sets it up for Timothy Weah with a volley and it goes in. It's a brilliant goal in the 90th minute. And Junior is getting knocked out. Weah scores a screamer for his hat-trick and is sending the USA to the World Cup final. And just like that, Timothy Weah picks up his match ball, sending the USA to back-to-back World Cup finals, where they'll be facing France once again as Junior and Timothy Weah talk for one last time.
Hey man, what did I tell you? I was not gonna let you win, ha ha ha, but you did a great job.
Yeah, man, you too. Maybe next time though, beat France in the final for me.
But regardless of Weah reaching the final, France won the World Cup once again, but still Junior wins his 5th Ballon d'Or, and as he's lifting that trophy, he has a realization.
Man, I miss my dad a whole lot. You know what? I am gonna achieve the goals he set out for me. I will be the GOAT. I have already won 7 UCLs, and I gotta win a World Cup. It may be with England, but he can still hold it.
And after deciding that he is going to complete all the goals his father set out for him, but instead, with England, he now has a total of 300 goals in his career, 95 overalls, 8 UCLs, 5 Ballon d'Ors, with only 4 more left to go, and that 1 World Cup missing. For the next 4 seasons, Junior just gets better and better, winning the next 4 trebles and 3 Ballon d'Ors as he is leading up to his last ever World Cup with 8 Ballon d'Ors as he talks to Timothy Weah.
Well, Junior, you have 8 Ballon d'Ors, you have won them all 8 in a row, and now you can possibly win the World Cup.
Yes, now I plan to win this World Cup to hand over to my father.
That is nice. I simply won't let it happen. I must win the World Cup for myself.
We will see, haha. Who knows, my dad just took over Portugal, so maybe he will win it. Or the Mbappes will win their 4th in a row. But one thing is for sure, my name is Cristiano Jr., and I created my own legacy.
But now it was time for the quarterfinals of the World Cup. England versus the team who have won the last 3 World Cups in France. Junior has 8 Ballon d'Ors, 1 missing, and he has to do well in this World Cup in order to win that 9th one and possibly win that World Cup as well. But can he go ahead and go up and defeat the best national team ever? And now here come England trying to play from the back, but Ethan Mbappe wins the ball back, immediately gives it to Kylian Mbappe with a header, and it goes in. It is 2038, and the Mbappe brothers are still dominating world football. And Camavinga gives a great pass into Kylian Mbappe, and now it's Kylian. Kylian on the ball, gives it to Ethan Mbappe, who's wide open. 1v1 against the keeper, has a shot, and it goes in. France go 2-0 up. I think Junior doesn't have what it takes to qualify for the semi-finals. But here comes Jude Bellingham, not willing to give up that easy, looking to make a difference here. Bellingham with a cross in to Junior with a header, and it goes in. It was a scrappy goal, but it's a goal nonetheless as he makes it 2-1 and he grabs the ball. Jude Bellingham with a brilliant pass into Bukayo Saka, the professional limper, looking for a cross here. He crosses it into Junior with another header, and it goes in. It is 2-2. Right before halftime, 4 goals in the first half. This game is going to be generational. And it's going to be halftime, 2 goals each at the half. Junior wants to win a World Cup, man. And here comes Ethan Mbappe. He rubs it off Declan Rice. 1v1 against the keeper. It's a stinker from Declan, and it goes in. 3-2. Ethan gets his 2nd. And here comes Bukayo Saka, the limper. Once again, he wins the ball back. It's a through ball into Junior, looking for his hat-trick, takes a touch, has a shot, and it goes in. One of the softest shots I've ever seen, but regardless, he gets his hat-trick. It's 3-3 with only a couple minutes left to go. And now it's John Stones into Junior, Junior into Rashford, Rashford back into Junior, looking for a shot. He has a volley, and it goes in the 90th minute. Junior scores his first ever poker in his career, and he is sending England to the World Cup semi-finals. And just like that, Junior picks up the match ball and the game comes to an end. He is going to the semi-finals as he has one last word with Ethan Mbappe.
Hey, Lil Ronnie, you beat me. I am proud of you. I may have lived up to my brother's legacy, but you created your own. Respect, man. It has been an honor to be your rival.
Haha, likewise, my man. I want to say thank you for being a great friend. I will see you again.
And as he is getting ready for the semifinals, which he'll be facing his father's team in Portugal, he has a couple thoughts about his father.
Man, 7 years without speaking to my dad. I have to chat with him today. It is my fault. I could have dealt with this better. I hope he is ready.
There was now time, Ronaldo versus Ronaldo Jr. in the international level. Who would have thought that Jr. would ever not represent Portugal? He either has to go ahead and never win a World Cup and possibly miss out on becoming the greatest of all time, or he'll be knocking out his father, which is it's his dream to win the World Cup with Portugal. The question is, who is going to come out on top? Now it's Mr. Limper running down the wing here, looking for the first chance for England. He cuts inside. Saka gives the ball into Junior. Junior has a touch. He has a shot, and it goes in. It is 1-0. Junior takes the lead against his father. And now it's Junior once again into Jude Bellingham with a pass all the way to Bukayo. But Bukayo wins it back, and now it's Junior. 1v1 against the keeper. Once again, Junior with a finesse, and it goes in. 2-0. This game has to be over. And it's going to be halftime. This half is over as Junior takes the lead against his father. But we've seen the dominance that Ronaldo has done with the manager, and this game surely isn't over yet. And here come Portugal. Bernardo Silva on the ball, running down that wing, looking for some space here. He comes back inside. Bernardo Silva gives it to Diego Jota. Jota with a shot. It gets blocked by Jota with a follow-up, and it goes in. Jota makes it 2-1 as Portugal are not ready to give up. And now it's Mark Guehi looking to clear the ball, but no, Bernardo Silva wins it back, and now it's Joao Felix, 1v1 against the keeper. Can he equalize it? He gives it into Leao, and it has a shot, and it goes in. Leao makes it 2-2. Like I said before, Ronaldo is an amazing manager, and his team come back. But here come Portugal trying to build up from the back, but Junior wins the ball back, and now he's looking to score in the last minute of the game, but Junior gets fouled in the penalty box. It's going to be a penalty as Cancelo gets a yellow, and it seems like Junior is going to take the pen.
Wow, a penalty. Just like the one my dad gave me at the start of my career. But this can knock him out of his dream. I'm sorry, Dad. I love you.
Junior has one shot to determine whether he or his father will achieve their dreams. Junior takes a shot, and it goes in. He scores a 90th minute penalty winner as he knocks out his father. It's a happy but sad time at the same time as Junior sends England to the World Cup final. And just like that, Junior picks up yet again another match ball as he is looking to have some words with his father.
Hey Junior, come here.
Hey, Dad. It has been a while.
Yes, I am sorry. I have a lot of time to think. And it's all my fault. I should have never put so much pressure on you.
No, Dad, I'm sorry too. It is also my fault. The phone works both ways. I hope you're not mad I knocked you out, haha.
Matt, are you kidding? I will be wearing an England kit for the final.
But it was now time for the World Cup final, and it's going to be friend versus friend, England versus the USA. Junior versus Timothy Weah. Timothy Weah is the reason why Junior is wearing an England shirt. He is the reason why he probably has a Ballon d'Ors. But the question is, who is going to win the World Cup final as they meet in the center of the pitch and share some final thoughts?
Well, well, well. Who would have thunk it? Our last World Cup and only one of us can win.
Yup, me versus my best friend. I wish you luck and seriously thank you for everything.
Luck, haha. I don't need that shit. You're going down.
If you think Junior's gonna beat Weah in the World Cup final, subscribe right now. But the game kicks off as Declan Rice wins the ball. Declan Rice looking for some space. He has a cross into Junior with a shot, and it's terrible defending from the US national team as Junior makes it 1-0 in the second minute of the game. But here come the USA. Timothy Weah is adding a lot of pressure to John Stones, and Timothy Weah wins the ball 1v1 against the keeper from an awkward angle, and he has a brilliant skill shot, and he makes it 1-1. Timothy Weah wants that World Cup equally as bad as Junior does. But 1-1, and it's going to be halftime. Timothy Weah scored the equalizer. He wants that World Cup, but so does Cristiano Jr. The question is, who is going to win this World Cup final? But here comes Marcus Rashford with a through ball into Cristiano Jr. looking to make it 2-1, and yes, he does. It is now 2-1 to England. But here come the USA. It's Christian Pulisic on the ball, gives it to Timothy Weah, not looking to give up. Timothy Weah has a shot, and it's a screamer for Timothy Weah. 2-2. This game will only have one winner. Let's hope that it's Cristiano Jr. But here comes Timothy Weah in the 90th minute looking for a winner, but Junior wins the ball back, and now it's Cristiano Jr. looking to create a counterattack here. It's still Cristiano Jr. Nobody's pressuring him, so he's taking all the space. He's not gonna pass the ball, it seems. It's still Cristiano Jr. Jr.'s looking for something special. He really wants the World Cup. He gets rid of Winston Tyler Adams, and it's still Cristiano. It's still Cristiano Jr. Ronaldo Jr. He gets rid of the defenders. He gets rid of all the defenders. He has a shot, and it goes in. And it's a brilliant skill solo goal He takes the ball away from Will and takes it all the way. A little bit selfish, if I do say so myself. But surely, that goal is winning the World Cup for England. And just like that, the best goal ever scored in a World Cup final, Junior picks up his match ball as he lifts the World Cup and he wins the World Cup with England. And Junior ends off his career by winning his final and 9th Ballon d'Or, becoming the greatest of all time. This is Mohamed Salah, and he holds the record for the most goals in a single Premier League season, scoring 32 goals in 38 games. And this is me, a player with 0 goals in my career. But today, that is going to change as I'm going to score the most goals in a 38-game season and write my name in the history books. And after joining Newcastle's U19s and scoring 50 goals in the Youth League, we have gone ahead and signed our first professional contract here with Newcastle United, where we're going to be breaking the Premier League record. And straight away after joining Newcastle, we asked Eddie Howe to entrust us as a Premier League starting striker, as we are 80 rated at 19 years old, as we believe that we could go ahead and win that Golden Boot this season. However, we quickly noticed how hard not only is it to break the record, but also win the Golden Boot, as all the top teams have signed a world-class forward. Erling Haaland to Manchester City for 51.2 million, Kylian Mbappe all the way to Man United for 200 million, Cody Gakpo joining Liverpool for 50 million, and Christopher Nkunku joining Chelsea for 52 million. That is a lot of competition that we have to face this season. But even with the plentiful competition we do have this season, we stay focused and work our ass off in training session after training session to our first game of the Premier League season against Bournemouth. It's time to make a statement. Wow, man, we're walking out to start in the Premier League game, the biggest league in the world. Eddie Howe has entrusted us. I don't want to let him down. And straight away in the 4th minute, here comes Joelinton looking for a through ball. As we chase it down, we try to control it, we have a shot and we score our first goal of the Premier League season. Surely this is a great first impression to show Eddie Howe that he can entrust us to break that Golden Boot record. But here we come once again. Alan Sebastian through ball into us as we finish again. 2 goals with 2 shots in our first professional game. This is going to be a very tough challenge. Lewis Cook with a brilliant through ball into Dominic Solanke. He is 1v1 against the goalkeeper as he chips, and Nick Pope goes way too far out as he finishes. Hopefully, Bournemouth do not come back in this game. But now, in the second half, we are the penalty taker for Newcastle, so we're going to go ahead and try to score a hat-trick in our first professional game, and we go to the left like we usually do, and we score a hat-trick in our first professional game. Surely, the Golden Boot record shouldn't be too hard, even with the likes of Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland in the Premier League. 7 minutes left to go. Through ball, Almiron into us with a chip shot, and it goes in. What a beautiful goal. 4 goals of poker in our first ever Premier League season. This season is going to be amazing, man. And the ref blows the whistle as we do pick up a match ball and a 4-1 win, and we go to the locker rooms ecstatic and ready for this season. Hopefully our form will continue. Bro, there is no way. A poker in my first ever professional game. We're gonna win that Golden Boot. I will stop at nothing to win that Golden Boot and break that record. And little did we know our form would continue against Nottingham and Everton as we pick up 2 more goals, and now 3 games into the Premier League season, we're sitting in 3rd place with 6 goals and picking up our first Player of the Month. But up next, it was our first big challenge as we're going up against Chelsea away from home. Not only that, we're playing against one of our biggest competitions in Christopher Nkunku. Not only do we want to break the record and win the Golden Boot, we also want to outscore our competition in every single chance that we do get. 26 minutes in, Chelsea have a penalty, and Nkunku is going to take it and he puts it away, and Nkunku takes the lead against us in this game. There's still a lot of time to outscore him. And then sadly, after 3 missed opportunities in total from us and Chelsea, the ref blows the whistle as Chelsea pick up a 1-0 victory, and then Nkunku outscores us in this game. This is not a good start to beating our competition. We do sit sad in the locker room, however, immediately we have to brush it off, as up next, we are going to the Etihad Stadium versus Erling Haaland. We failed against Nkunku, but surely we have to beat Erling Haaland, the robots. And it's Jonjo Shelby with a brilliant through ball into us as we take a halftime volley, and it goes in. That is possibly the greatest goal of our career so far against Man City from us at the box. Erling Haaland is not beating us in this game. And now Jack Grealish down the wing with a cross into Erling Haaland, and he equalizes the game. He scores 1, I score 1. With only a couple minutes left to go, we have to score 1 more goal to outscore this man. But sadly, the ref blows the whistle as the game finishes 1-1, and we fell to outscore another competition as we pick up our man of the match, sadly, in the locker room, as we're now sitting in 4th place with 9 goals behind Gabriel Jesus, Erling Haaland, and Kylian Mbappe. This is not a great start. But as per usual, we have to go ahead and brush it off and soldier on, as up next we're playing against Liverpool, and we now have another competitor in Cody Gakpo or even Mohamed Salah, the man with the record. So hopefully we can outscore one of those two as well. And now it's Thiago with a brilliant through ball. Here comes Fabian Schär to intercept it, but he loses it. It's Mohamed Salah 1v1 against the Mohamed Salah with a shot, and it's a brilliant save. 65 minutes in, Mohamed Salah has a penalty to go ahead and score a goal, and he puts it away, man. Once again, we're looking like we're not gonna outscore our goal scoring competition with only 25 minutes left to go. And yes, we were correct, as once again another amazing forward has outscored us in one of the games that we need to outscore them. We sit very sad in the locker room. Something needs to change. After that game against Liverpool, we still remain in 4th place with 9 goals, but like I said, up next we have to brush it off again as we have Man United against Kylian Mbappe, the best player in the world. Come on, Edgar, you need to get your shit together. If you can't outscore Haaland and Kuku or Salah and Mbappe, how are you gonna break that record, bro? Come on. And now here comes Casemiro for Manchester United, through ball into Kylian Mbappe versus Van Bommel. He gets past Van Bommel and Mbappe with a shot, and of course we were expecting this. Kylian Mbappe scores literally in the first attack of the game. I don't know if we're gonna outscore the king, Kylian Mbappe. 3 minutes after the goal, Joelinton gives us a brilliant through ball, and now we're 1v1 against the goalkeeper. Can we go ahead and finish and score our first goal against a big side? And yes, we do. Our first goal against a big side. We finally break the deadlock. Hopefully, this is going to open the floodgates and we're going to outscore Kylian Mbappe. And now it's Anthony with a lob through pass. Sven Botman is easily going to get that. Come on, Sven Botman. He picks up the ball. He gives it away to Kylian. No, come on. Fabian Schär recover. He makes an early tackle and he makes it, and Kylian Mbappe scores another goal. This man is absolutely inevitable. He will always score, man. And here come Man United once again. Fred with a brilliant through ball to Kylian Mbappe. Fabian Schär, please catch up Kylian Mbappe. Great save, Pope. Bruno Fernandes, great pass to Kylian. Here we go. Our defense is complete garbage, and Kylian Mbappe hits the post. He is so dangerous. Great pass from Ryan Fraser as we take a touch. Harry Maguire is trying to catch up to us, but I think he's not fast enough. It's Salinas. It's us with a shot, and we put it away. 2-2. We have equalized Kylian Mbappe in this game. Let's get the hat trick and beat Kylian Mbappe. 71st minute, Kylian Mbappe has a penalty, and he's gonna go ahead and put it away. He's the one that scores the hat trick. 19 minutes left to go. He has 1 more goal than me. I have to score 2 more goals to outscore him. Sancho, it's still Jadon Sancho through ball into Kylian Mbappe. Pope. This man, you can't stop this man. He is going to be the best player in the world soon. He scores a poker against us, completely embarrassing us as a striker. The ref blows a whistle as the game finishes 4-2. Kylian Mbappe scores 2 more goals against us as he takes an even further lead. We are now 5 goals behind Kylian Mbappe. Wow, man, Mbappe, 4 goals, has completely embarrassed us. We need to change something if we want to break that record. And we were now halfway through the season, and it doesn't get any better as Newcastle are sitting in 7th place, and Eddie Howe decides to sign Memphis Depay for 50 million as we are now considered a substitute player. And it's not looking good for us as we're coming off the bench as a right winger. How are we ever gonna break the record if we're not even starting or playing up top? And now it's Erling Haaland with a brilliant through ball. Morris, please just score and go. Riyad Mahrez with a shot, and it goes in. Our season is falling apart here. We can't even beat Man City. We can't even start, man. How are we gonna win the Golden Boot? With 1 minute left to go, we at least have a penalty. If we score this, we can outscore Erling Haaland one of our competitions, and we go ahead and score in the top right-hand corner. We are looking to outscore Erling Haaland in this game. The ref blows a whistle. We do pick up a 2-1 loss, but you know what? We have outscored Erling Haaland the first time we outscore a competitor. But it's straight back to reality as Eddie Howe has left us out of the squad completely against Tottenham Hotspur, as we do pick up a 2-1 win. However, we have been given a golden opportunity. As we are in the squad hub, we can see Memphis Depay will be out for the next 3 weeks. We have around 2 games to prove ourselves to Eddie Howe that we should be starting to win that Golden Boot, man. And right before our next game, we drop down to the table to 5th place as we have 16 goals as Mbappe is running away and looking to break that record. But it was time for redemption. We are going to Old Trafford. As we walk out, we're starting since Memphis Depay is injured against Kylian Mbappe. We cannot lose to him once again. Man United do have a corner. Anthony to take it with the crossing into Harry Maguire, but it's a great goal line clearance. And now it's Jacob Murphy down the wing. I am open. Pass it to me. He gives it to me. We do have a shot and we pick up a goal. 35 minutes in, we pick up our first goal of the game. Let's hope we can score another one, or just hope that Mbappe doesn't score and we can outscore our second opponent and our most competitive opponents. But the ref blows the whistle and we outscore Kylian Mbappe. Surely Eddie Howe is proud of us, and I think we can have a huge comeback and maybe possibly take over and win the Golden Boot and break that record. Yes, Edgar, we may have only scored one goal, but we have outscored our biggest opponent in Kylian Mbappe. We take those small victories. It's only uphill from here. And now, up next, it was time to face Liverpool and basically play against Cody Gakpo and Mohamed Salah. And now Jacob Murphy, brilliant through ball into us, 1v1 against the goalkeeper. Let's not let this slip now. We have a shot and it goes in. Nothing, it looks like nothing is gonna stop us from coming back this season and potentially breaking that record and winning the Golden Boot, man. Once again, the ref blows the whistle. We beat another two competitors in Mohamed Salah and Cody Gakpo. This is the turnaround. We are going to start every game from now on, and we're going to go ahead and win that Golden Boot, man. And as you can see, with 2 more goals, we are now in 3rd place, only 3 goals behind Kylian Mbappe, as he has not scored in the past 2 games. But we did have one final game against a big competitor, and we're playing against Chelsea, and we're playing against Christopher Nkunku. Last time out, he outscored us by 1 goal. If we can outscore him today, we have officially outscored every single big competition we have had this season. And 5 minutes in, we do have a penalty. Can we go ahead and take an early lead? We go to the left-hand side and we put it straight into the top corner. No chance. Kepa Arrizabalaga is saving that penalty. And now here comes Alan Saint-Maximin down the wing with a brilliant through ball into us. 1v1 against Kepa with a shot and we put it away. 2 goals against Chelsea. Christopher Nkunku has an uphill battle if he wants to beat us in this game. Christopher Nkunku failed to outscore us as the ref blows the whistle and we pick up 2 goals. We have now officially outscored Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, Mohamed Salah, Cody Gakpo, and Christopher Nkunku. Yes, Edgar, we have completed one of our goals this season to outscore all of our competitors. There is nothing now stopping us from catching up to Kylian Mbappe and breaking that record. And as we sat in the locker room with our man of the match, we were now sitting in 3rd place with 20 goals. 1 goal behind Kylian Mbappe and Bruno Fernandes. Surely, there's still a chance with many games left to go to break that Premier League record. And we were now in the final game of the season as Newcastle sat in 5th place, but we have now officially broken Mohamed Salah's record with 33 goals. However, Kylian Mbappe has also broken it. But just in case you guys didn't know, Mohamed Salah isn't the player with the most goals in the Premier League season. He is only the guy with the most goals in the 38 game season. There is another record in English football that is held by Ian Wright and Alan Shearer, who scored 34 goals in 42 games. We have the opportunity to break that record here today in the final game of the season. So as we walk out in St. James Park, there is 2 things in our mind. Break that Ian Wright and Alan Shearer record and score more than 34 goals, which we need a hat-trick for. But not only that, beat Kylian Mbappe, our biggest competitor, to the Golden Boot this season. We have nothing left to do but score a hat-trick against Fulham.
It is the Premier League, testing ground of the best and toughest players. A plentiful paradise for goal scorers, the hardest league in the world. Kylian Mbappe, the best player in the world, and Sally Nass, an unknown kid from Laredo, Texas. Both have found the formula to their best form and now competing for the biggest achievement in Premier League history. Who will break the amazing monumental record and get their name in slick writing in the history books?
8 minutes into the game, Miguel Almiron picks up the ball. We're looking to make a brilliant run, but it's blocked. But Miguel Almiron picks up the ball with a brilliant through ball. Can we go down and have a good first time finish? And yes, we do. 1 goal against Fulham. We need 2 more goals left to not only break the record, but possibly beat Kylian Mbappe. The job's not done. And now once again, here comes Miguel Almiron. He gives the ball back into us. We take a touch. We have a shot, and it's a brilliant save from Leno. 54 minutes in, we are now jumping into the box. We make a cutback. We have a finesse shot, and it goes in. 2 goals, 1 goal away for breaking Ian Wright and Alan Shearer's record and make history by putting us in that book and becoming the player with the most goals in a single Premier League season. The ref blows the whistle. We win 2-0. I don't think we broke the record. We needed a hat-trick. I swear we needed a hat-trick because we had 31 goals. I swear we needed that. You needed a hat-trick and you only scored 2 goals. You're just not good enough, man. You had a good chance and you blew it. You bottled it, man. But sadly, we're gonna have to accept our fate. The goal record broken is there. Kylian Mbappe surely must have beat it. And please, wait! Our name is there! 35 goals! Did I miscount, bro? Obviously, we broke the the Mohamed Salah record, which is 32. But did we have 32 goals? How many goals did we have? Did we have 33? I don't even know, but we have officially had the most goals in Premier League history in one Premier League season. And yes, it is confirmed, 35 goals in 36 games. We have written our name in the history books, man. This is the Ballon d'Or, an award only given to the best players. Like Lionel Messi, who's won 8, making him the greatest in history. And my name is Kylian Mbappe, and I have never won a Ballon d'Or. But today that is going to change, as I'm going to win 9 Ballon d'Ors and become the greatest player of all time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the round of 16 of the Champions League. Today we have the second leg between Bayern Munich and PSG. Bayern Munich currently lead 1-0. Can PSG turn it around and advance through to the quarterfinals? Now we have Kimmich lining up with the corner. He whips the ball in. It's a head-on and it's finished at the far post. Bayern Munich take the lead. What a great goal. And now on the attack once more, Bayern Munich with the ball. It's played into the striker. He turns it back and finishes it. What a great finish. That is 3-0 on aggregate. PSG 2-0 down on the night. And I think this is curtains for Paris Saint-Germain.
Dang, man. I just can't win the UCL. If I don't win any Champions Leagues, can I even become the greatest of all time? Maybe I just have to leave PSG. Hey, brother. I was thinking. I think it's time I left Paris. I can't become the GOAT here. I want you to come with me, Ethan.
I see your goal, brother, but I wish to stay here. I want to try and make a name for myself here at PSG, but I wish you the best of luck.
Here we go. Real Madrid have finally done it. They have brought in Kylian Mbappe. Kylian, what are your goals here at Real Madrid?
My goals are simple. I want to become the greatest player of all time. I will win 9 Ballon d'Ors and cement myself at the top of world football. And I also want to help my dream club, Real Madrid, win every trophy possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special La Liga evening. We have Real Madrid, and tonight we have the debut of Kylian Mbappe. What can we expect from this future great of the game? And now we have on the ball Kylian Mbappe in the box with a brilliant turn. He puts it top corner. Kylian Mbappe, welcome to Madrid. Mbappe through on goal once more. He has only the keeper to beat, and he does. Kylian Mbappe puts it away. That's 2 goals for Madrid and 2 goals for Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe once more is through one-on-one with the keeper. Left foot strike. Fantastic goal. And that's the hat-trick. Ball played in wide and it cuts back to Mbappe, who finishes the ball. What a great goal. Kylian Mbappe with 4 goals so far on his debut. Mbappe once more with the ball. This man's unstoppable and he once again puts the ball in the net. 5 goals in his debut. Kylian Mbappe, take a bow. What an incredible debut. Kylian Mbappe picks up his first match ball in Spain, and it is very much deserved. 5 goals in 6 attempts on his first game in Madrid. What a player.
Okay, last game of the season. 1 point ahead of Barca. Madrid derby up next. I will win this game and win the league title.
Kylian, it is time for you to exercise our philosophy. Here at Madrid, every first teamer mentors 2 youngsters. Meet Bern Outman and Lon Giverti. You will be transforming them into amazing players.
Sounds good, boss. So, boys, what are y'all's goals as footballers?
I'm here to play as many games as possible. Rest is for the weak. I'm gonna be the greatest.
I want to have a long career, try not to get injured, and try to become the greatest player I can be.
Sounds good. I'll get you there.
Welcome to the last game of this La Liga campaign. We have the Madrid derby. Real Madrid take on Atletico Madrid. Kylian Mbappe looks to take centre stage once more, and we have 2 youngsters in Bern Outman and Lon Giverti on the bench. Will they feature today? And straight away Madrid are on the attack. We have Kylian Mbappe in the box, puts it across the keeper. Fantastic finish. Exactly what we expect from Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe once more, he comes in from wide, he's put inside, outside of the foot, and a lovely finish once more. Kylian Mbappe puts Real Madrid 2 goals in front. And now we have Antoine Griezmann, he's got the ball in the Real Madrid area, and he puts it away. Atletico Madrid are not out of this yet. 2-1, Antoine Griezmann pulls a goal back. And now we have Atletico on the attack once more. Morata puts the ball top corner. Wonderful finish, and it is game on. Real Madrid 2, Atletico Madrid 2. We now have a substitution with Ben Altman and Longeverte coming onto the pitch. Can these two youngsters be the difference in this game? Will they help Real Madrid grab this victory? Madrid on the attack once more. This could be it. Mbappe into Ben Altman, and it's a fantastic goal. Ben Altman scores what is certainly the winner in this game. Would Ben Altman have just won the league for Real Madrid?
I'll be better than you.
And yes, that is the final whistle. Real Madrid, in a very tight game, have edged out Atletico Madrid 3-2 as they lift the La Liga trophy and become champions of Spain once more. A fantastic first half from Kylian Mbappe and a brilliant cameo from Ben Altman.
Unlucky, as Mbappe took Real to a league title, he still couldn't win his first Ballon d'Or as Haaland takes it from him. 25 and no Ballon d'Ors to his name. He has to really shock the world if he wants to be the greatest player of all time.
I can't believe I couldn't win the Ballon d'Or. I must win the Champions League, and maybe, just maybe, I can win my first Ballon d'Or.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Champions League. Today we have a semi-final between Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. Who will come out victorious? Can Mbappe get one over on his former club? Now we have Ben Altman on the ball. Mbappe's free in space, but Ben Altman puts the ball over the bar. Mbappe looks furious. On the ball in the box, Kylian Mbappe, he has the ball, takes a shot and blazes it over the bar. Mbappe, lovely bit of skill. He has the option of Altman. Will he take it? No, Kylian Mbappe loses the ball. Dembele on the ball. He has Ethan Mbappe to his left. Will he take the option? He does, and Ethan Mbappe puts the ball away. 1-0 to PSG, and it's Kylian Mbappe's brother who has put his team behind. PSG on the attack once more as it's squared across, pulled back to Ethan Mbappe, and he puts the ball away. That's 2 goals for Ethan Mbappe, and he is outshining his brother here today. Ethan Mbappe has the ball. Can he take his hat-trick? Yes, he does! Ethan Mbappe with the hat-trick for PSG. 3-0 PSG. 3 goals for Ethan Mbappe. Surely this is the end of Real Madrid's Champions League campaign. The ref blows the whistle as Ethan Mbappe collects the match ball. What a fantastic performance from Kylian Mbappe's brother.
Hey brother, good game.
Hey, Bern! Why won't you pass to me?
Because you won't pass to me!
You're so selfish, man. We are a team.
Hey, you guys are teammates and adults. We are a team. Y'all need to stop being competitive.
There is a mountain to climb for Real Madrid. It's the second leg against PSG. Will Kylian Mbappe and Real Madrid be able to pull it together? Will they be able to work together to overcome this PSG side? Now we have Real Madrid in the box. Ben Altman puts the ball in the back of the net. That's a fantastic finish. And could there be a lifeline for Real Madrid in this game? Ben Altman has the ball once more. He carries it into the box and he buries it. Puts it past the keeper. Ben Altman, 2-0 Real Madrid. The comeback could be on. Real Madrid now, we have Kylian Mbappe. He's on the ball, and what a finish, Kylian! That is a brilliant goal. Kylian Mbappe on his left foot puts the ball in the far corner. Madrid now level. Can they get the winner? Kylian Mbappe, what a goal! An acrobatic volley to make it 4-0. As things stand, it's Real Madrid going through. And that is the final whistle. Real Madrid are the victors. After losing 3-0 in the first leg, most thought there was no chance for Real Madrid. Kylian Mbappe and Ben Altman had different plans.
Hey guys, see what happens when we play as a team?
We are here. It is the final of the Champions League, and it is a place that many thought Madrid would not find themselves this year. But after a stunning comeback in the semis, we have Real Madrid taking on Bayern Munich. Longeverte plays the ball out wide to Ben Altman with a lovely bit of skill and a horrific finish. A poor take from Ben Altman, who had better options. Mbappe with the ball once more drives into the Bayern Munich box and loses the ball. Munich on the ball as they try to take advantage, and yes, Bayern Munich take the lead. What a finish, and that is 1-0 advantage to Bayern Munich in this final. Will Madrid be able to find a way back? Can they start playing together to overcome this Bayern Munich side? And there is no time. Real Madrid have lost this Champions League final. The failure of Mbappe and Bernd Altmann being able to play together once more has cost Real Madrid. Will they be able to sort out whatever the issue is between them? Or will this issue continue? As we watch Bayern Munich lift the Champions League trophy, as Mbappe watches on at what could have been.
It's time for the World Cup as Real Madrid stars Mbappe, Gverti and Altmann will be representing their countries. Interesting to see that Mbappe was asked to be rested heavily during the club season, while Altmann played every single minute of football at Real Madrid. Bern, how do you feel considering your now rival is rested up?
It's simple. He just isn't competitive enough. He doesn't want it enough. He can go ahead and rest all he wants. I will work every day and I will be better than he will ever be.
Hey Lon, I'm getting sick and tired of Bern, man.
Hey man, don't listen to him. It's important to get rest. You can get injured.
Nah, screw that. I will not rest. I will not rest because I will be better than Bern.
International football at its best. This is the World Cup final. This is Mbappe versus Bernd Altmann. Which of these teammates will be the victor on the international stage? Ethan Mbappe plays a long ball over the top, which his brother Kylian takes down, plays it into the box, and puts the ball in the bottom corner. Great play from Ethan and Kylian Mbappe linking up for that goal. And Kylian Mbappe now presses on past it to Ethan, back to Kylian, and brilliant finish. Kylian Mbappe, 2 goals, and France are looking dangerous today. Germany now with a rare foray into the France half, and can they do something with this? Yes! Germany have pulled a goal back through Leroy Sané. Ethan Mbappe carries the ball in wide, plays the ball across, and Kylian Mbappe with his hat-trick puts the ball away and surely puts this final beyond Germany's reach. That is the final whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, Kylian Mbappe, Ethan Mbappe and France are world champions. And as France lift the World Cup, we have to admire the masterclass from both of the Mbappes.
Hey man, you're a great player. Let's just end this beef.
No chance. This is not over.
I can't believe these guys. They need to grow up.
Holy macaroni! Kylian Mbappe has won the Ballon d'Or for the first time in his career. He still has a long way to go to become the greatest of all time. In other news, as after a fallout that has been building up for years, the problem of Mbappe and Bern continues as Bern has signed for FC Barcelona. Curious to see how the rest of their careers play out.
Man, I've struggled these past 2 group games, and now if we don't win this game against Germany, we are knocked out of the World Cup. I gotta do better. I have won 2 trebles. I need to show Bern and the world that I can be the GOAT.
This is the final group game of the World Cup. France take on Germany. The victor will advance to the knockout stages. Will France be able to overcome Germany, or will Bernd Altmann be the deciding factor in this crucial international game? Ethan Mbappe takes the ball and plays it into Kylian Mbappe, who puts it away. What a finish. Kylian Mbappe puts France in the lead. Mbappe with the ball, he's through one-on-one with the keeper, and he puts the ball away. That is 2-0. France on the stroke of half-time double their lead and take control of this game. Germany now on the attack, and they pull one back, and yes, that is a fantastic goal from Bernd Altmann. He's put Germany right back in this. Germany once more, Bernd Altmann on the ball. What can he do? He puts it in the top corner. What a fantastic finish from this incredible talent. Now with Mbappe on the ball, Bernd Altmann goes right through the back of him. That is one of the most horrific challenges I've ever seen, as Bernd Altmann seems to taunt Kylian Mbappe.
What are you gonna do now? I injured you!
Kylian Mbappe has gone off injured, so up steps his brother Ethan to take this crucial penalty. This could decide the match. Ethan Mbappe! And he blazes it over the bar. This is bad news for France. Now Germany. Ben Altman has the ball and puts it in the back of the net. That will be the winner for Germany, and that will send France home. Ben Altman with his hat-trick has sent France packing. The final whistle blows as Ben Altman collects his match ball, and we have to think what would have been had Kylian Mbappe not gone off injured.
Hey man, I'm sorry about what happened, but I hope you realize that you need to rest. If you had rested more, you could have been out there winning the World Cup.
No, there is no chance. I will recover, and I will not rest.
Another twist in the tale. In a great World Cup final, we saw Mbappe get injured, Bern tease him, Germany win the World Cup, and now I am happy to announce that Bern has won his first Ballon d'Or. Maybe he's right. Working every day does work.
Okay, I'm back in time for the first UCL game. Bern has been playing well. The only way I can outshine him this season is by breaking records. I have 123 UCL goals in my career. If I can score 18 goals, I will be the all-time UCL goal scorer, passing my idol. Well, 17 is the record in one season. I guess I'm gonna have to score 18 and break that record too. Surely, I will win the Ballon d'Or that way.
Deja vu! After an amazing record-breaking season 3 years ago, becoming the UCL all-time top scorer, Mbappe now has 7 Ballon d'Ors to his tally going into this World Cup final. However, Mbappe faces Bern and Germany, who have had an amazing World Cup, and Bern has been the second best player in the world. Will Bern win his second, or will Mbappe tie the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi, with his 8th Ballon d'Or?
Welcome to the World Cup final, Germany versus France. We have not only a brilliant World Cup final, but a decider for the Ballon d'Or. If Germany win, Ben Altman is the favourite to win the Ballon d'Or. If France manage to take the World Cup, then Kylian Mbappe could be on for his 8th Ballon d'Or and tie himself as the greatest of all time with Lionel Messi. Who will come out on top in this crucial World Cup final? Mbappe now carries the ball into the box with a brilliant finish. Kylian Mbappe, that's 1-0 to France. Ethan Mbappe with a brilliant ball through to Kylian, who's one-on-one with the keeper. Puts it past him. That's 2-0. That is Kylian Mbappe all over. We are back in the same position France found themselves 4 years ago. Mbappe with the ball once more. He has a brilliant strike at the front post, and that is his hat-trick. Mbappe with the ball, and Ben Altman has gone straight through the back of him in a despicable repeat of the scenes from 4 years ago. And once again, Kylian Mbappe leaves the pitch injured. Germany on the attack now with a wonderful whip ball. Altman blazes it over the bar. Germany and Altman now one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and the keeper makes the save. Germany now and Ben Altman at distance takes it on the volley and puts it over the bar. Now Germany pressing once more. It's all Germany at this point, and it's a brilliant goal. That is a fantastic finish, and that is 3-1. Germany now press the advantage once more as they have numbers in the France box, and that's 3-2. Germany are on for the comeback. With 12 minutes to go, can they do it? Germany still pressing France. It's all Germany at this point, and that's the third. 3-all. Germany and France are level, and the way things are going, surely the momentum is with Germany. Germany now in the dying moments of the game. Can they finish this? It's 4-3. What an incredible comeback from the Germans. On the stroke of full time, they score a fourth and put this game out of sight. The ref blows the whistle and confirms Germany as world champions. However, as Germany lift that trophy, we have to ask, who is most likely to win the Ballon d'Or? Though Ben Altman wins the World Cup, he had an appalling game, whereas Kylian Mbappe, before being taken off injured, was playing incredibly.
News, news, news! After a historic final, we had hat-tricks, injuries, comebacks, Germany are World Cup winners, and it seems like Bern is the favorite to win the Ballon d'Or. But I would like to announce that your winner of the Ballon d'Or is Kylian Mbappe! He ties Messi. He is tied for the greatest of all time. After a dead performance from Bern, can Mbappe now win his 9th next season and become the greatest of all time?
Hey Mbappe, congrats on your 8th Ballon d'Or, man. Wait, are you okay, man?
No, I'm not okay. The injury, it's bad. The doctor said there's a huge chance I've played my last game. I want to take this time to apologize. You were right. I spent all this time wanting to be the best and be better than Bern instead of taking care of myself. Having the best career isn't about being the best, playing the most games, or being better than one player. The best career is being able to call it quits when I choose to and having the longest career possible because we love this game. But I'm burnt out and now it's all over.
Hey man, stay positive. There's a high chance your career is done, but there's always that one chance that it's not. And no need to apologize. All that matters is that you learned and that you take care of yourself, man. Let's pray and hope that you can get back in a year or two. Talk soon, man.
He's back! Mbappe is cleared to play football once again as he was injured for the past year. But Mbappe, you're 38 years old. Surely you're calling it quits anyways.
No chance. I set a goal, and that was to become the greatest of all time. And that's what I must do. Bern has won the last 2 Ballon d'Ors, so there's only one way I can win my 9th Ballon d'Or. I will win every trophy this season, if not more than Bern. And the greatest of all time will be Kylian Mbappe.
Beautiful words, Kylian. But Bern, how do you feel about this?
This guy is delusional. He's an old man. I would never and will never get burnt out or injured. I'm different. He can say what he wants, but I will win my 4th Ballon d'Or at the end of the season.
The Champions League final, where the greatest players are crowned. Will Mbappe be able to use today to cap off an incredible campaign and give himself the best opportunity of winning his 9th and record-breaking Ballon d'Or? Madrid start off looking hungry with Mbappe in the box. He chips the keeper. What a finish! Kylian Mbappe, at the age of 38, looks as good as ever. Mbappe carries the ball, brilliant control, turns inside, little bit of skill and a lovely finish into the far post. What a great goal from Kylian Mbappe, who is on fire tonight. Barcelona now with the ball, they press the advantage, turns inside, and that's a great goal. And that comes from Bernd Outman, the Ballon d'Or rival of Kylian Mbappe. Barcelona and Bernd Outman now pressing the ball once more as he carries it in and out to defenders and puts it across the keeper. 2 goals apiece for Bernd Outman and Kylian Mbappe, and this game is tied at 2-2. Who will come out on top? Bernd Outman is down on the floor and looks to have picked up a serious injury. And yes, he will be replaced. And that is the end of his Champions League final. And wait, Kylian Mbappe is also being replaced as he looks to be exhausted. And will this play out when it comes to deciding who wins the Ballon d'Or? Now we have Madrid on the attack. In the last few minutes of the game, it's Real Madrid, it's Longeverde, and he puts the ball away. That's the win. That's the goal from Longeverde to give Real Madrid the Champions League. And Kylian Mbappe's friend and teammate may just have handed him his 9th Ballon d'Or. The referee blows the whistle and the final is over. Real Madrid are European champions. Kylian Mbappe is a European champion and could possibly be the winner of a record-breaking 9th Ballon d'Or. And as Real Madrid lift that trophy, we have one thing left to wonder. Will Kylian Mbappe win his 9th and record-breaking Ballon d'Or?
Here we go. It's time to announce the Ballon d'Or winner. Will it be Bern or will it be Kylian Mbappe? And the winner is Kylian Mbappe! He is the greatest of all time!
Phil Foden is the greatest talent of our generation. Well, at least according to Pep Guardiola. At 25 years old, he's done pretty well. He's won the PFA Player of the Year. However, no World Cup and no Ballon d'Or. Was Pep Guardiola wrong about him? Well, today I'm replaying Phil Foden's entire career, reaching to a 99 overall and becoming the greatest FIFA player of all time. So, of course, Phil Foden has gone back in time before his incredible season where he won the Player of the Year. And he is now 17 years old once again, and surprisingly, he was a 69 overall back in the day in FIFA 18. He's been playing football for a long time, and he is no longer a winger as he is back to being a center attacking mid, but can also play center mid. But of course, when it comes to attacking mids, Man City have new signing Ryan Cherky. There is no chance Phil Foden will get any game time. But realistically, Phil Foden can actually be the backup cam as he's the only other one in the side. But that means his journey to a 99 overall is going to be slower, and to be honest, I don't want that for him. So of course, Phil Foden walks into Pep Guardiola's office and has requested to go out on loan, as one day he wants to be the first English player to win the Ballon d'Or since Michael Owen in 2001. And he needs to kick off that journey elsewhere, out on loan. Pep Guardiola says, okay, that does sound good to me. You are the most talented player I have ever seen in my career. However, this does not mean that your place is safe, so you have to go ahead and make sure you impress and hope that nobody here is outstanding. So now Phil Foden has been loan listed, and let's see what kind of offers come in for him. And the first loan offer that's come in for Foden is actually Burnley Football Club. Yes, it's in the Premier League. He could get lots of experience. However, that Burnley side is not too good, and he will probably get relegated, which is not good for his growth. And surprisingly, the second offer that's come in is actually Fulham Football Club, another Premier League side. But with the likes of Tom Kearney and Iwobi, he will not be getting enough minutes. And the third offer has come in, and it's actually a transfer to Stade Rennais. And this is a good offer because Stade Rennais has produced some amazing talents, and Desiree Doué and Ballon d'Or winner Ousmane Dembele. However, we do want to stay in Man City's books for the time being. However, there was a fourth offer that Phil Foden took. For the next 2 seasons, he'll be out on loan in the Championship with Portsmouth, a club that used to be huge in the Premier League. But obviously, Portsmouth is one of the worst teams in the Championship, so let's see how he feels.
A 2-year loan to Portsmouth is exactly what I need. My dream is to be the first English Ballon d'Or winner since 2001. If I can possibly get Portsmouth in the Prem in these 2 seasons, surely I can start at City, but this won't be easy.
And it seems like Foden's goals are clear. It's to get to a 99 overall and also win a Ballon d'Or as an Englishman. And as Phil Foden has arrived in Portsmouth for the next 2 years, it seems he'll be in the starting 11. However, he does have competition from this Lang guy. But you know what's crazy? Phil Foden isn't the only player to arrive on loan. Rio Ngomoa from Liverpool has also arrived on a 2-year loan here with Portsmouth. And I can't lie, the trio of Rio Ngomoa, Connor Chaplin, and Phil Foden might take Portsmouth back to the Premier League. But of course, like I mentioned, Portsmouth is one of the worst teams in the Championship. So the question is, can Foden survive relegation with them? Well, it's time for his professional debut against Oxford United. And now here comes Phil Foden on his debut, cuts inside, looks for a through ball. He does find Rio Ngomoa, who's 1v1 against the Oxford keeper, and it goes in. In only 20 minutes, Foden has gotten an assist, and it's to his new buddy, Rio. And straight after the first assist of his career, Oxford had an opportunity that was saved, as Phil Foden got a second assist to Connor Chaplin, with the opportunity to get a hat-trick of assists. And now in the second half, here comes Portsmouth. Phil Foden gives it into Rio Ngomoa for a hat-trick of assists. And yes, Phil Foden has done it. A hat-trick of assists on his debut. But of course, Foden wanted more as he missed the opportunity to get his first goal with one last chance before the whistle blew. Phil Foden, who has the chance to score his first ever professional goal, can he go ahead and put this one away? And yes, he does. Foden makes it 4-0 and gets his first ever professional goal. And the whistle is blown. It's a brilliant professional debut for Philip Foden. And after that brilliant debut from Phil Foden, it was time to decide what kind of center attacking mid we want Phil Foden to be. He did get a hat-trick of assists in the last game. However, we've seen in the past the likes of Kevin De Bruyne and Ozil were never favored or ever won a Ballon d'Or. And of course, there is the likes of shadow strikers like Jude Bellingham. If he could be a top goal scorer, surely he could win the Ballon d'Or one day. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be up to Phil Foden to choose. But for now, we're gonna give him that shadow striker role. And of course, the manager has catered to him as he is now a shadow striker there at Cam. Well, it's time to find out if Foden likes it up against Norwich City. However, things did not start off well as Norwich made it 1-0 in the first couple minutes, while Foden had a chance to equalize right away. And now here comes Connor Chaplin with a brilliant through ball into Phil Foden, the chance to equalize the game, and he puts it away. Phil Foden gets a second goal. goal of his career in his brand new role. But he simply did not stop there as he scored his second goal within 5 minutes and then went on to have the chance to complete a first half hat trick. And now it's Connor Chaplin on the ball with a through ball into Phil Foden. Can he actually get a hat trick right before halftime with a finesse? And it goes in. What a brilliant debut as shadow striker, a first half hat trick. Oh, Phil Foden is gonna be special one day. And in just his second ever game, Phil Foden gets his first match ball. He's definitely keeping Portsmouth up this season.
Oh yeah, shadow striker is definitely my role. If I can perform like this, nobody will stop me from returning to City. Nobody will stop me from saving Portsmouth. Nobody will stop me from winning the Ballon d'Or.
And I can't lie, it's a brilliant season from Phil Foden. 10 goals and 7 assists. Wasn't the top goal scorer, but outscored the first choice striker. And now that he's a 73 overall, let's see if he helped Portsmouth survive relegation. And yes, Foden has done it, finishing in mid-table 12th place. That's a very respectable finish for Portsmouth. Although sadly, there's not a player of the season appearance from Foden or a team of the season. But if we can go ahead and promote Portsmouth next year and get into the team of the season and maybe even win the player of the season, Man City have no choice but to start him week in and week out. However, to kick off season number 2, there is some terrible news as Man City have signed another center attacking mid in Joe Bellingham. I'm not sure how good he is in season number 2 as he has 1 year left to go in his loan. But when it comes to promoting Portsmouth in the championship, Phil Foden is not the only one that wants that, as the Portsmouth manager have brought in 2 amazing loan deals in James Trafford from Man City at a 79 overall and Premier League winner Joe Gomez at an 80 overall, as this is the brand new side. Yeah, there's a huge chance that Foden will promote to the Premier League with Portsmouth. And when it comes to Phil Foden's development plan, his finishing is still very low. Despite being a master at Shadow Striker plus, we will be giving him Shadow Striker once again. We need his finishing to go above 80. Well, it's time to find out if Foden's ready for the Prem, as up next he's facing Burnley, a team that just relegated from there.
This game against Burnley is the biggest of my career so far. Not only is it a side that just played in the Premier League, but they will be competing with us for promotion. I need to prove to Guardiola I can handle the physicality and perform against Prem sides. So Joe Bellingham does not take my place.
And Phil Foden started off on fire, creating a chance for Rio and Gamoa that was saved by the keeper. Then went ahead and had 2 huge opportunities that he could not put away. But finally, it was his time to shine. And now it's Rio and Gamoa, feeds it into Phil Foden, gets rid of 1. It's still Phil Foden. Phil Foden still on the ball with the right-footed finesse shot. It goes in. It's a beautiful solo-like goal for Foden, taking the lead against a former Prem side. But Phil Foden went ahead and had a masterclass, getting a second goal and even assisted Rio and Gamoa to make it 3. Portsmouth make it 3-0 with a Phil Foden assist. And the whistle has been blown. Foden has proved he could do it against Prem sides. But can he go ahead and secure them Premier League promotion? And boys, at the end of the season, Portsmouth just missed out on promotion by 13 points, finishing in 4th place. But that does mean they were in the playoffs and they beat Leeds United in the semis and will now face Swansea in the final. And that isn't going to be easy, as Adam Ida has scored 24 goals in 44 appearances, as well as Eum Ji Sung, who has 10 and 3 assists as well. So now the question is, can Phil Foden complete the job and promote Portsmouth back to the Premier League to impress Pep Guardiola so we can start at Man City next season? And the championship playoff final started off tough as Swansea had 2 different opportunities that were both saved by James Trafford. And straight away, Portsmouth had a chance of their own. Phil Foden threw ball into Rio with a shot. It goes in top corner. A Phil Foden assist and an Ngumoa goal is taking them in the lead. However, that lead didn't last long as Swansea got an equalizer from the Korean winger, as Phil Foden had the opportunity to retake the lead, but it was saved by the goalkeeper, and he created a brilliant corner at the end of the first half that was also going wide. But sadly, Swansea had a golden opportunity. But now it's Ethan on the ball, gives it into Vipotnik with a shot, and Swansea take the lead. In the second half, as of right now, Swansea will be going up to the Premier League, man. But this game did not die down as Foden created an opportunity that was missed by his striker, and Swansea had the chance to extend the lead, but it was a great save by James Trafford, while Phil Foden had a huge opportunity to equalize this game. To maybe go in extra time, it's Phil Foden looking for the attack here. It's still Phil Foden, gets rid of the Swansea defense with a shot. It hits the post. That could have been the winner, the equalizer. But luckily, the game wasn't over yet. And now it's Murphy on the ball, gives it to Phil Foden. One last attack. It's a through ball into Teddy Bishop, looking for the equalizer. It goes in. Phil Foden assists Bishop to equalize the game. 7 minutes left to go. But let's just say that miss from Phil Foden will haunt him forever. But now here comes Swansea City. It falls into Vipotnik. 1v1 with a shot, and no, it goes in. Straight after Portsmouth scoring, Swansea take the lead again. I think it might be over. However, the whistle is blown and it's all over. Swansea lift the playoff trophy And this could have all been avoided if Phil Foden would have scored that opportunity. The question now is Phil Foden gonna go ahead and start for Man City? Or is Joe Bellingham or Ryan Cherky gonna take his place and he might have to leave Manchester City?
Man, I should have really scored that goal. Portsmouth are not going up because of me. There is no chance I will be in the starting 11 at City. With the likes of Job and Cherky, am I ever going to win the Ballon d'Or?
But regardless, it's another great season for Phil Foden, 11 goals and 12 assists. However, Rio Ngumoa was the better loanee here with 24 and 20. He's probably going to start for Liverpool. But the good news is at least Phil Foden is now at a 78 overall. And now in season number 3, Foden has returned to Man City at 19 years old and at a 78 overall. But of course, there is terrible news. Joe Bellingham is at an 85 overall, meaning Phil Foden is not good enough to start over him. And even if he wanted to move to the wings, Ryan Cherky is now a right winger at an 86, and Savinho is at an 89 overall. So of course, Phil Foden walks into Guardiola's office and asks him, "Hey boss, I'm back on loan. I did impress, but I did fail to promote Portsmouth. Is there space for me in the team?" Guardiola says, "Unfortunately now, Joe Bellingham has been incredible, and the likes of Cherky and Savinho have also been crucial. If you want to become a City player one day, you must go out on loan again. If not, you're always free to leave the side." And boys, I can't lie, it's a tough decision for Phil Foden, but he has come to the decision that he wants to leave the side as he has been transfer listed. Maybe one day he'll return to Man City. He can still win the Ballon d'Or with a different club in world football. And quickly, Foden has already accepted 2 offers in RB Leipzig and lost Lille from Ligue 1 only for 10 million. That is cheap. Let's see where he ends up going. And the choice Phil Foden has chosen is very interesting. He has decided to join Lost Lille here in France. Me personally, I would have gone to RB Leipzig. They created some amazing talents, but who knows, he might do something special, impress one of the best teams in the world, and maybe City to go eventually win his Ballon d'Or.
I have arrived in France. Many will talk, saying I should have gone to Leipzig, but I will carve my own path. If I can win all the French trophies and maybe even a European trophy here at Lille, maybe I can impress the world's best clubs, including Man City, and I can win my Ballon d'Or.
And Foden has now arrived in France, and just take a look at this team. It's not looking too bad. He's got the likes of an 84 rated Haraldson, a huge wonder kid in Boudadi at an 81, and most importantly, Kylian Mbappe's brother in Ethan Mbappe. I think one day he could win the league title here in Lost Lille. But Phil Foden was not the only signing, as Patrick Vieira has brought in an 82 rated Gonzalo Garcia from Real Madrid, and this side is actually looking incredible. I think Phil Foden is going to be able to win silverware here in France. And in terms of his development plan, his finishing is already looking incredible. Still not at max, but we need to work on his passing and his pace. So we're going to go ahead and give him the advanced playmaker role to upgrade his sprint speed, weak foot, and like I said, his passing. But it's now time for Foden's debut against Stade Rennais, a club that was interested in him. And Foden kicks off his debut straight away, having an opportunity that was saved, then creates a chance for Haraldson that was also saved, but then went on to get his first assist. And now here comes Philip Foden on the attack with a through ball into Gonzalo Garcia, looking to make it 1-0, and yes, he does. Foden gets his first assist in Ligue 1. However, Foden did not stop there as he gave a beautiful pass to Ethan Mbappe, who put it in the back of the net, and now was searching for his debut day goal. And now it's Nabil Bentaleb gives it to Ethan Mbappe, who finds Gonzalo Garcia into Phil Foden with a shot, and it goes in. After getting 2 assists, Foden gets his first goal in France. But the game wasn't over yet, as he had an opportunity that was saved, but went ahead and scored a second to end it. 4-0. And the game comes to an end. 2 goals and 2 assists from Foden. However, it's going to be tough to take the league title and the French Cup from PSG. But surely he's getting closer to that 99 overall and winning the Ballon d'Or one day. And we have reached the end of the season, and Phil Foden and Lille just missed out on the league title by 7 points to Paris. However, there's some great news. They will be facing PSG in the Coupe de France final. Foden can actually win a trophy, man. But this is basically mission impossible. Just take a look at this PSG side. They have the best team in world football. And it doesn't help that Dembele has 40 goal contributions, Vicha is 17 and 10, and Desiree Doué is 16 and 6. And the question is, can Lost Lille and Phil Foden cause an upset for Foden to win his first ever trophy? And as per usual, Phil Foden starts off hot, but it's a brilliant save from Chevalier. But sadly, Musiala puts PSG on the score sheet. Just like that, Musiala takes the lead for PSG. But conceding that goal motivated the Lost Lille side. Gives it to Haraldson, and here come Lost Lille, looking to equalize the game. Cuts inside, gives it to Gonzalo, lays it off to Philip Foden with a shot, it goes in! Phil Foden has equalized the game 1-1 in the French Cup final. That's when the game really got going, as Foden created a chance for Garcia, which he somehow missed. And Ousmane Dembele had the chance to take the lead at the end of the first half, but he he failed to do so as Los Leo had an attack to kick off second half. And now in the second half, here come Los Leo. It's Harold Harrodson on the attack here. Can he go ahead and take the lead? And yes, he does. Straight away in the second half, Leo are leading this game. However, PSG would not give up as Desiree Doué had a great opportunity but missed. But of course, the Ballon d'Or winner Ousmane Dembele puts one away to equalize the game as Phil Foden had an opportunity to score a goal. But now it's Gonzalo Garcia on the ball looking for that through ball. He finds Philip Foden, the chance to win the Coupe de France, and it goes in. Philip Foden might just have done it. 3-2 in the 68th minute. He gets his second goal. And the whistle has been blown. Foden has done it as they lift the Ligue 1 trophy. PSG just got schooled at their home stadium, man.
Yes, we have done it, the French Cup. My first trophy, but not my last here in France. 2 left to go, the Ligue 1 and a European trophy. Guardiola gonna regret not giving me at least one game.
And it's another excellent season for Foden. 15 goals and 11 assists. However, he has yet to be the top performer at his club. I hope he does it soon. But now at an 82 overall, he is becoming one of the best wonder kids in world football. But like he mentioned, he is still not done as he wants to win the league title as well as a European trophy with Los Lille. And of course, that will get him closer to getting to a 99 overall and winning his Ballon d'Or. And Foden has now arrived in season number 4 as this is the team around him. If he wants to win that league title, Patrick Vieira needs to go ahead and sign a CDM, a center back, and maybe even a left back. And luckily, Vieira did improve the side by bringing Foden's former teammate and Nico O'Reilly, bringing the young and talented Adam Wharton, who's at an 85. And the final signing is a big one, as this man has really brought back Lenny Yoro from Man United, who is now at an 82 overall. And I can't lie, boys, this team will be serious contenders to compete for the Ligue 1 title. But of course, they would need to beat PSG. And we've arrived in January, and things are looking great as Los Leo are sitting in first place by 6 points ahead of PSG. But up next, Phil Foden has to face them. If he can win this game, surely a League 1 title could be his. But of course, it's not going to be easy as Kavica Kvaratskhelia is the top goal scorer, while Desiree Doué and Kvaratskhelia are leading the league in assists as well, behind Adam Wharton.
Up next, we got Paris. We beat them in a final last year. If we can win today, and I can be a crucial piece of the win, the world will know I am one of the world's best, and soon I can go to the greatest clubs and win my Ballon d'Or.
And immediately Foden picks up the ball, gives it to Gonzalo Garcia with a through ball back into Foden, first time finish. And boys, 3 minutes in, immediately Foden, Los Leo are leading the game. However, Leo weren't done just yet as Phil Foden went ahead and got a brace, and then he provided an assist to Ethan Mbappe and an assist to Gonzalo Garcia to make it 4-0. As Foden had one last chance to either get a hat-trick of goals or assists. And now it's Gonzalo Garcia gives it to Foden, who's on a hat-trick of assists or goals, and it's Ethan Mbappe 1v1, and he gets the hat-trick of assists. Even though he's a shadow striker, he's completely unselfish. PSG have been destroyed. And oh my days, what a game. The best performance of Foden's career. Surely that put him on the map on the world's best players as he gets closer to win the league title. But of course, reaching that 99 overall and winning the Ballon d'Or of his dreams. And now that Foden has mastered the playmaker role, let's go ahead and give him the classic 10 to work on his dribbling and still his passing. And I think this is Foden's best season, 16 goals and 10 assists. Now at an 86 overall, still is yet to become the main man, but it doesn't matter. Did he win the league title? And as he fails to win the player of the season, and as he fails to get into the team of the season, he actually has done it. He has helped Los Leo win the league title. That is ridiculous, man.
2 trophies, down 1 to go. Why not me? Why not us? Why can't I win Lille, their first ever Champions League? No team of the season indefinitely overlooked. If I can win the Champions League, no one will overlook me again. Not League 1, not Man City, not Guardiola.
And now to begin season number 5, this team is already looking incredible. It doesn't need any more help. And now that Phil Foden is one of the best players in the team and also in the world at an 87. Man, just take a look at his stats. He is looking absolutely insane. Remember how bad he was at the beginning? So we're actually going to skip all of the center attacking mid development plans and go ahead and give him holding midfielder. He's going to work on his defending but mainly his strength. That's not going to boost his overall, but it will make him stronger on the pitch. However, at the end of the group stages, things did not look good as Los Leo finished in 12th place, meaning they're in the playoffs. But in the playoffs, they went ahead and beat Newcastle United, going to the round of 16. And in the round of 16, they beat Borussia Dortmund. They might actually win the Champions League, but in the quarterfinals, they will be facing one of the world's best teams in Juventus. And I can't lie, that Juventus team is looking incredible. They got Jonathan David, Udis. But of course, it's time for the first leg. We simulate the first leg as Gonzalo Garcia is suspended. This is not going to help them get a good lead, and it's going to be a 4-1 loss. Udis and Grova and David have destroyed Leo in the first leg. Foden's UCL dreams at Leo might be over.
4-1. I for one did not see that coming. That was the most embarrassing result of my career. We need a remontada, but actually do it unlike Madrid. I need to show the world I can turn up when it matters.
But before the second leg, here are Juventus' best players. Quentin and Jantu has 21-2, Otasao has 16-6, David has 15-3. While Zagrova and Udis have also been incredible. No wonder Foden got smashed. But of course, like Foden mentioned, he needs to go ahead and prove to the world that he can show up when it matters. Can Leo and Foden pull up a remontada? And immediately Leo got to work as they had a chance that was blocked. Had a huge opportunity to kickstart a remontada. And now it's Boadi on the ball, glaze it off all the way to Ethan Mbappe, and it goes in straight away. Ethan Mbappe, no, it's offside. A brilliant pass and a brilliant shot, man. And here comes Philip Foden on the ball. It's still 0-0 here. They need 3 goals to equalize. It's for Foden. He's looking to go through. He cuts inside, gives it to Gonzalo Garcia with the finesse. It goes in. Lost Leo have gotten a goal back, and Foden gets an assist. And that goal really woke Leo up as Phil Foden went ahead and had an opportunity that hit the post. And then he had another that also hit the post. But thankfully, Ethan Mbappe put one away, making it 4-3. As Foden had the chance to finally score a goal to equalize the tie. And that was Gonzalo Garcia through ball into Phil Foden, the chance to equalize the tie in the second half, and yes, he has. Finally, Foden has scored his goal. A goal and 2 assists. It's 4-4 now. And now all Leo needed was one final goal, and they'd be in the UCL semi-finals. And now here comes Phil Foden. He's done absolutely everything for this team. Gives it to Ethan Mbappe, who gives it to Gonzalo Garcia, who lays it off into Phil Foden to score the winner. It's 5-4. The best performance of Foden's career has inspired a remontada. Is it over? And yes, it's happened. The remontada has been complete, and it's all thanks to the one man in Phil Foden. They're going to the UCL semi-finals. He's getting so close to the 99 and his Ballon d'Or. And boys, in the semi-finals, he'll be facing Barca, but not only that, he has the chance to face Man City in the Champions League final. Can he actually get past the likes of Barca? But of course, this game is not gonna be easy. They have the likes of Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Frankie de Jong, Ekitike. I'm not sure if he can do it, man. But of course, it's time for the first leg. Let's see how this goes. Please be a victory here, and it's a 2-2 draw as Gonzalo and Harrison get the goals. But this is gonna be extremely tough as somehow Ollie Watkins is the top goal scorer of the Champions League, and he somehow has 37 goals in all competitions, while Ekitike has 27 and 12, and Lamine Yamal has 17 and 10. But the question is, can he keep his cool? Can he show the world that he's the big player he wants to become? Let me tell you, the first 2 attacks of this game were magic. But now it's Phil Foden on the ball, gives it to Gonzalo Garcia with a through ball back into Foden. Leo had the chance to take the lead. It's a through ball back into Gonzalo Garcia, and it goes in. In just 10 minutes, Foden and Leo have taken the lead in aggregates. And now it's Mbappe, gives it to Phil Foden, looking to make it 2 over here. He gives it to Gonzalo Garcia, takes a touch, has a finish. Oh my days. In 20 minutes, Foden has 2 assists, and Leo take a 2-goal lead. Is this gonna be another embarrassment? What proceeded next was the most embarrassing moment of Phil Foden's career as Barca score first. Then they go on to score a second, and guess what? They complete the remontada. It's a terrible mistake, and Lost Leo have bottled the lead. He was supposed to clear that out, man. And wow, it's complete utter embarrassment. Barca have achieved the remontada on Foden and the gang. He's out of the UCL semi-finals. There goes his dream run.
Man, what an embarrassment. But to be honest, we overachieved these last 3 seasons. I think it's time to go to a super club, win them the Champions League, and win that Ballon d'Or. Man City better offer. If not, they will regret it.
But the news gets even worse as Lost Leo just missed out on the league title by goal difference and could not retain their Coupe de France. Yeah, I think it's time to leave Leo. But once again, it's Foden's best ever season, 17 goals and 19 assists, now at a 90 overall. However, he is still missing that classic of a season of scoring 20 plus goals. Maybe he should change position in his brand new club. And now in season number 6, Phil Foden is one of the world's best at a 90 overall, only 9 ratings away from the 99. And with 12 months left on his contract, the entire world of super clubs should be coming in for him. And the first offer that's come in for Foden is Nottingham Forest. Who knows, they might be a super team nowadays, but we need a super club like the likes of Barca and Madrid, and the two match their clubs. And a second offer has arrived, and let me tell you, it's one of the world's best clubs, and it is going going to be Real Madrid. Boys, I think Foden has to accept this offer. However, before Foden accepted that offer, Man City and Pep Guardiola have come in for him and says, hey, Phil Foden, I heard Real Madrid are coming in for you. And you know what? I was wrong. You are still the best talent I have ever seen. And I think you should avoid Real Madrid, come back home and captain us to a Champions League win. And boys, I don't know if Guardiola is being genuine. Foden has to think about this.
Well, look who came crawling back. Real Madrid, the greatest team of all time, versus the club of my dreams. The chance to become a Galactico. Pep Guardiola did not even give me a chance. Said I was the best talent, but went on to sign Bellingham. Is it worth to go back home?
And surprisingly, Foden decided on neither Man City and Real Madrid as a third offer came in Man United. This guy is really spitting in the face of Guardiola for not starting him as he joins the Red Devils and aims to win the Champions League, reach a 99 overall and the Ballon d'Or here at Old Trafford.
Muahahaha. Screw Guardiola. The chance to win the Champions League on his head. Steal the Prem from him. This is more than just my dreams. This is for all those players that have ever been overlooked. I will win the Champions League, and I will be the first Englishman since Owen to win the Ballon d'Or.
And Phil Foden has now arrived at Man United, and as you can see, I made him to a striker, which gave him a +1. He will be playing next to Benjamin Sesko, while Cunha and Mbeumo will be playing behind him, as he will be having the false 9 role since he can pass and also shoot. And plus, converting him to a striker has given him low driven plus. He's gonna be broken. But in terms of the group stages, things are looking incredible as United finished in 4th. But the question is, where did Man City finish? I believe they didn't even qualify for the Champions League. Man, Guardiola is such a fraud. But in the round of 16, they beat FC Porto. In the quarterfinals, they beat Chelsea. And in the semifinals, they're facing Newcastle. As so far, it's a 1-1 draw in the first leg. And I can't lie, that Newcastle team is looking pretty mid. And so is their stats. 23-11 for Gordon, 23-16 for Leonardo, and 15-11 for Bruno Guimaraes. United should go to the final. And now it's Matheus Cunha on the ball, gives it to Philip Foden, looking to go ahead and take the lead already. Cuts back to his left, finesses on the top corner, and it goes in. It's an absolute screamer to take the lead in aggregate. This guy is not messing around. And after scoring that first goal, Phil Foden did not stop there as he went ahead and scored a second and eventually completed his hat trick and somehow even scored a 4th goal. Whoever's waiting for this team in the final, they're not ready for Philip Foden. And it's all over. 4-0 against Newcastle. He is ready for that UCL final. The question is, who's gonna be his victim? And boys, what a way to end the season. 31 goals and 15 assists. Foden's best ever season. Now at a 95. If he wins the Ballon d'Or this season, he might not get to a 99 overall. But when it comes to the Premier League, Man City won the Prem title over him. That's kind of embarrassing. He also failed to win the FA Cup and failed to win the Carabao Cup. But in the Champions League final, he will be facing Marseille. They might be screwed. But there is good news as Foden has 14 goals and 14 appearances, destroying the Champions League. And you know what? This Marseille team is not looking too bad. So of course the question is, can Phil Foden do it? Has never been in the team of the season, never been in the player of the season. Can he prove the world wrong? Can he prove Guardiola wrong? By winning the Champions League and winning his Ballon d'Or.
From Stockport streets to the stages, he was once denied. The prodigy once promised the world, then was told to wait. He rose in Portsmouth's ports, forged his fury in France. From pupil to rebel, from blue to red, his purpose now is personal. Phil Foden, one night to prove he was England's chosen after all.
And now Phil Foden gives the ball quickly into Benjamin Sesko, through ball, back into Foden with a low dribbling already. 3 minutes in, Foden scores a goal, his 15th of the season. And now Phil Foden gives the ball into Matheus Cunha with a finesse shot from outside the box. It goes in. Foden gets an assist as 10 minutes in. It's already 2-0. And now it's Toby Collier gives it to Phil Foden, who's looking for an opportunity, gives it to Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko cuts to his left foot finish. Oh my days. It's embarrassment for Olympique Marseille. 3-0 in the span of 15 minutes. And now it's Benjamin Sesko with a through ball into Phil Foden in the second half with a finesse. 4-0. Phil Foden gets his second goal of the game. Marseille never stood a chance, man. But Foden is not done just yet. He gets rid of one. He gets rid of a second. He's looking for that solo goal. It's still Phil Foden, cuts to his left foot. It's still Phil Foden. It's a little bit choppy, but it still goes in. Foden completes his hat trick. We should have gotten a better opponent, man. And of course, the game is over. No competition as Man United lift the Champions League. This could have been Man City if it wasn't for Guardiola. Of course, he wins the Ballon d'Or, becoming the world's best player. Real Madrid is the biggest club in football history, but this season, they've been absolutely embarrassing. Hooked by Barcelona at every turn, knocked out of the Champions League by Arsenal. And it's clear that this is not where the greatest club should be. So today, I'm taking over Real Madrid until they win the Champions League. However, there is a twist. twist. They've been relegated down to La Liga 2. All of their best players have been released, and I can only use Youth Academy players to rebuild them from scratch, making them the world's best Youth Academy. So here we are with Real Madrid, possibly the best squad in the world, but everybody is getting released. Goodbye Jude Bellingham, goodbye Vinicius Jr., goodbye Kylian Mbappe. And yes, we are releasing every single player, replacing them with Youth Academy prospects. Well, it's not that simple. And because we are in La Liga 2, it means there is a potential cap, and that potential cap is 69 potential. And yes, that means in the first couple seasons, we are not allowed to get any wonder kids and just have to hope that dynamic potential helps us out. And here I have 21 Youth Academy products, random overalls, making sure that they're under 69 potential. It was actually very easy to find exactly 69 potential, so most of them are actually that. I also didn't go for specific positions. We might have one center back, we might have one full back. So it's quickly time to get to know the squad. We did get lucky with 3 keepers, and Alex Munoz, Carlos Gonzalez, and Javi Hermida. We only got 1 left back and 1 right back, and Julio Mancilla and Sergio Velasquez. But luckily, we got 4 center backs, and Julian Carvajal, Cristian Cifuentes, Aguer Garrido, and Aguer Nieto. Lucky again as we got 4 center mids, and Bruno Sanchez, Gabriel Marcos, Carlos Ruiz, Enrique Guajardo, and we even got 2 attacking mids, and Alberto Granero and Ricardo Hernandez. And finally, a total of 4 wingers, 2 on each side, Cristóbal Arniz, Ibai Quiroga, Fabian Arnaiz, I think they might be brothers, and Rafa Quiroga. And finally, 2 strikers, and Emilio Hermida and Emilio Gallardo. We got a lot of decent players, and I hope that some of these guys could become future legends here at the side. However, you may have noticed that every single one is Spanish. Well, of course, we are Real Madrid, and we had to start with Spanish players. However, this might be the last time we get a Spanish talent, because we're about to spin a wheel filled with all the continents except Antarctica, and wherever it lands on, we can only get Youth Academy products from that continent. Alright, it's time to spin the wheel of continents. What continent are we gonna be stuck with for the rest of the video? And it is Africa. You know what? It isn't the top 2 best, but it definitely is the 3rd best. Even though we're Real Madrid, we only have 2 million to spend. Youth scouts and youth missions. And before we hire scouts, I just need to let you know that there is a 5-star scout. If I get rid of them, the Youth Academy doesn't work. So we're not gonna use them until we finish in the top 8 of La Liga. But let's see what scouts we can go ahead and get. And can we afford a big one? And no, we can't even afford a 4-star. Oh, we can afford a 4-star scout. And that is Marcin Marciniak. We're definitely gonna take him. And as I am ready to scout some African countries, I also forgot to mention every season we have to spin a wheel that will give us a specific rule in the Youth Academy. But let's go ahead and see what we have to do. Okay, it's time to find out what we have to do this season. There's a bunch of punishments and there's a bunch of things that can help us speed up the process of winning the Champions League. And the first thing we're gonna have to do is Mbappe 2.0, scout a talent like Mbappe. So that means alongside scouting African nations, we get to get a French left winger with high potential. And here we have Mbappe 2.0, Jean Mallet, 92 potential, 66 overall, could play left wing and striker. Very quick and even has some good play styles, but the only problem is he is 15 years old and we won't be able to get him to next season. But I can't wait till Jean Mallet joins the side. But the scout has been sent to Morocco. I'll show you guys what we get at the end of the season. And as we're getting ready to sim the first season, this is what the starting 11 is looking like. It's actually not too bad. We don't know anything about these players. All we know is they have 69 potential. So let's see who will make a name for themselves this season, because they can easily be replaced in the seasons that come with a bunch of amazing African players. And the goal for season number 1 is very simple. Do not finish in dead last. There is no reward if we succeed, but there is a punishment if we fail. And that punishment is every time we fail a challenge, our best player must be transferred to FC Barcelona, and we do not want that. And boys, we reached the end of the season and we finished in dead last. We conceded 86 goals, only won 1 game, and only scored 28 goals. This is gonna be way harder than I thought. And yes, because we finished in dead last, we will have to transfer our best player to Barcelona. But thankfully, nobody's really too good. At least, I hope so. This is what the squad is looking like now. It doesn't seem like there was too much growth in my opinion. And like the potential is a 69, so we're gonna be stuck here for a while. As of right now, our best player seems to be Rafa Quiroga. 6 goals, 0 assists, 5 goals for Emilio Gallardo, 4 and 1 for Fabian Arnaiz. He grew up a +3. And here are the rest of the stats. Like I said, we don't know too much about these players. Nobody has currently made a name for themselves, so all of these players are easily replaceable. And our best player, he is the highest overall, is Emilio Gallardo, so he is going to Barcelona. And there he is. He has gone to FC Barcelona. Watch this guy become a huge talent, and we just had to let him go. And sadly, we only got 1 more fullback in 3 scout reports, and that is Fer had Zeroual, but I also picked up another center back in Salim Salem. And of course, Jean Male is now 16. They're all 16. It's time to promote them all. And we are now at the start of the new season, and this is the lineup. We know Male is going to be a superstar, and to be honest, he might be the guy that takes us to the next level. I'm so glad we spun the wheel on him. But it's time to spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. We need something good desperately. If I get something bad, this video might be over already in season 2, and El Bichu resurrected. Scout a similar youth talent to Cristiano Ronaldo. This is exactly what we needed as well. And the Ronaldo region is Ronaldo Prestes, striker, 64 overall, 92 potential, 17 years old. We can sign him right away. 6'2", and a couple playstyles, 5-star skill moves as well. He's definitely gonna help the Mbappe region to take us to the next level. And now with the Ronaldo region in the side, we do have 3 million. Can we go ahead and get something good here? Another good scout, and we can get another 4-star scout. You know what? We'll take that. And we have sent our scouts to Algeria and South Africa looking for right backs, left mids, cams, center mids, right wingers, and strikers. And Prestes has joined the lineup. Male and Prestes is going to be a dangerous duo, as the goal this season is to not finish in the bottom half. I'm being very, very ambitious, but I'm confident with these two talents, we will not be losing anybody to Barcelona. And we've reached the end of the season and have done it. We've climbed all the way to 9. And we just barely finished in the top half of the table. Let's go. No one's going to Barca. And it's good news because we had somebody in the top goal scorers, Ronaldo Prestes, with 12 goals and 19th. We will take that, of course. And our boy Jean Male as well, 13 assists and 38 appearances. Oh, I knew these two were going to be incredible. And the squad seems to be slowly improving, but the potential is very low. Male is at a 75 now mainly, and Prestes at a 70. These two guys, as long as they stay, they will be carrying us. And the stats for the season is 12-2 for Prestes. Quiroga, you know what? 8-4 for a guy with 69 potential is very impressive. 7-13 for Maye. 6 goals for this Hermida guy. 4 goals for Arnaiz. And here are the rest of the stats. To be honest, the only players that we really care about right now is Prestes, Malet, and maybe even this Quiroga kid. And here are some of the youth talents we got. Nothing too impressive. We got it right back in Tagmui. We got Smith, the center mid. Tlum, another center mid. We got another center attacking mid. Maybe this guy could be special in Matub. And Leon Nekubi from South Africa, striker. But the good thing is the potential cap is going up next season. We need something good though. We really need the help right now to get to La Liga, and it is San Iker reborn. Scout a Spanish goalkeeper like Iker Casillas. We gotta be the luckiest team in the world right now, getting all the good things. And here is Casillas region. Javi Rojas, 67 overall, 91 potential. That was Casillas' highest ever base card. 16 years old, so we can sign him up right away. 6 foot just like Casillas, and some playstyles. All are Mbappe and Ronaldo region to get us to La Liga. And this season we're sending one scout to Ghana for defender, right winger, and left winger, and the other one to Nigeria for a center back, center mid, and a striker. We're just trying to upgrade the squad as much as possible to have multiple options, because there's only really 4 players in our squad right now that have made a name for themselves, as the potential cap this season is 72. And this is what the squad is looking like. We did get a couple upgrades with this Matub guy. I believe this Tlum guy we also got last season. And of course, our goalkeeper Rojas. As the goal this season is very simple. Get into a playoff spot. Not win the playoffs, but get into a playoff spot, which is 6th to 3rd. And if we could automatically promote, but we'll take that as well. And we have reached the end of the season and we finished in 6th place. We have achieved our goal. Nobody's going to Barca once again. And we just finished in a playoff position where in the semifinals, we'll be facing Sporting. That is not going to be an easy game. And for the first time, we had one player in the team of the season, and that was Ronaldo's region in Rodao Prestes. And it's time for the first leg against Sporting. Can we go ahead and get a good lead for the second leg? And it's a 1-0 victory. I'm sure we'll go to the final, but the question is, will we win it? And it's now time for the second leg. With a 1-0 lead, we should be going to the final, and we drew. We're still going to the final. Let's go. We might be in La Liga next season. And we do have a 2-legged playoff final tie against Real Oviedo. Let's see how we do in the first leg. Come on, we gotta beat this team, and it's going to be a 3-3 draw. It's gonna go down to the second leg in the Bernabeu. And it's time for the second leg. Come on, Real Madrid. Come on, Prestes. Come on, Smale. Come on, Quiroga. Come on, Rojas. You gotta get us into La Liga, and no 4-3 loss. 7-6 in aggregate, the greatest playoff final in La Liga 2 history. We are not going to La Liga this season, but this is what our squad is looking like. I'm very excited for next season. Male at a 78, Prestes at a 74. Quiroga has gone up to a 72. Dynamic potential has really helped them out. Even our midfielders in Tlum and Sanchez have reached a 70. And of course, Rojas has that 91 potential, is now at a 75. He is carrying us for sure. And let's look at the stats for this season. 20 goals and 2 assists for Ronaldo Prestes. 16-1 for Quiroga. He out outscored Malet. We got Jean Malet with 10 and 2. We got 5 and 12 from the South African center midfielder. We got 4-1 for Adenais, 4 goals for Hermida, and here are the rest of the stats. I think it was a pretty successful season. And we did loan out a bunch of players this season, so here is some growth. I'm not sure if we got any extraordinary growth with that loan glitch because nobody has hype. Oh, actually we did. This Alberto Granero guy is now at a 70. He will be a starting cam next season for sure. And here are some of the talents we picked up. I'm very excited because the potential is going up and up. We got Maxwell Ezego, a center back from Ghana. We got Eric Osowu, a right wing from Ghana. We got Darlington Babayero, a striker from Nigeria. And we got Eric Orji, another striker from Nigeria. Sorry if I mispronounced any of these names. And if you guys have enjoyed this video so far, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 300k subscribers as soon as possible. And we are now in season number 4. And as you can see, our squad depth is now at a 34. I'm still loaning out players, but by next season, probably, we will have to start either releasing the talents that are not worth it or selling them because we need to make way for the talented ones. Come on, Wheel, give us something good, or at least don't give us anything bad. Give us something neutral. And Los Galacticos, scout any 3 players from any nation with 85 potential. Oh, am I getting so lucky right now? I am nervous though because there is a lot of bad things in the wheel and we're probably gonna get them when we're finally in La Liga, and that is not good. And here are the 3 players I am getting with 85 potential. I just decided to stay in Africa because I feel like all the good talents we've gotten are not from Africa, so let's get some good ones. We got Tafari Aduama, a center back. We got Demba Dio, a right back from Cameroon, and we got Daniel Kudu as a center mid to make the next Yaya Toure. They're all 16 and 17. I'm gonna go ahead and sign them up and loan them out because they have amazing potential and are not good enough for the starting 11. And this is what the squad is looking like for this season. It seems like the front 3 and even Granero have made a name for themselves and could become a mainstay for the next couple of years, including Rojas as well. But the goal for this season is very simple: promote to La Liga in any way possible. And just a heads up, this season we are going to Angola and Zambia to sign center backs, center mids, a cam, and a striker, as the potential cap this season is a 75 and we want these players in our squad. And we have reached the end of the season and we missed out on automatic promotion, but we're still in the playoffs. We still have a chance to go to La Liga. We still have a chance to not lose a player to Barcelona, as we are in the playoff final. We beat Granada 5-2 in the semis. And it's time for the first leg against Real Valladolid. Come on, team. Let's go ahead and get the first leg victory. It's a 2-2 draw. That is not good. We're going away from home in the second game. And it's time for the second leg. Come on, Real Madrid. We need to be in La Liga by now. We need to. And it's a 3-1 victory. Let's go. 5-3 in aggregate. We're going to La Liga. No one is going to Barca. And this is what the squad is looking like at the end of the season. It's looking strong, but you guys saw that we're not even ready to automatically promote. So I'm very worried we might relegate next season. We got Maye out of 81. We got Prestes at 78. We even got Rojas out of 79. The stats for the season are actually less impressive than last year. 18 and 7 for Prestes, 9 and 6 for Tulum, 9 and 2 for Maye. He's been kind of disappointing in the stats department. 7 and 4 in Granero's first season as a starter, 6 goals for Quiroga, 5 goals for Adenais, Hermida out of 5, and here are the rest of the stats. I'm really hoping that we can survive relegation next year. And we did send out a lot of players on loan. We got a couple insane growth here. You'll see them in just a second, as we got Julen Carvalhal, a center back out of 72, which is good. Ricardo Hernandez, a +7 and I started attacking mid. Nobody really else grew up until here. 5 for Tag Mui, and we got a +10 on Debadia, one of the Galacticos we did get, so he will be a starter next season. And we got some great youth academy graduates here. Center back in Carceleros. We got Chilesha, center mid, Samuel Akam, and Kaunda, another striker. Little by little, we're getting a team of wonder kids. And I believe we are now in season number 5, and it's time to get rid of a lot of players. There's a lot of players, mainly the Spanish players, because they got stuck at like 70 potential, and that's not good for us. We're clearing out the squad because the potential cap this season is an 80, and we're gonna try and fill up our squad with as many people as possible. But it's time to spin the wheel. The wheel can easily screw us over and get rid of our plan, and it's going to be Santiago's vision. Scout only Spanish players this season. Ignore the content rule. Come on, man. I was finally able to scout some good African talents, and I have to go back to Spain. Guess we're gonna have to do it. And now that we're in La Liga, we have 8 million. That means we can invest in some good scouts. I was very risky, and I fired both scouts in hopes that we get 2 5-star scouts, and we do get one there that is available. Let's go. Let's hire him up. Can we get that second one? We really need it. It's gonna help us get that 80 potential and higher. And yes, we have. Let's go. And of course, both our scouts will be going to Spain for center backs, left backs, cams, right wingers, and left wingers. And this is what the squad is looking like this season, with a simple goal of surviving relegation. I'm nervous that we're going back down and we're gonna lose our best player, which is Malet so far, to Barcelona. We do not want that. And the season has come to an end, and we have relegated back down to La Liga 2. We're also losing our best player to Barca. Come on, man. I knew we weren't gonna survive. And this is what the squad is looking like at the end of the season. We're losing Mayet, who only went up a +1, but he was supposed to be in Mbappe's region, and now he's gonna be gone to Barca. But Prestes at least is in an 80. He might be able to carry the mantle in La Liga 2 again. Rojas as well is gonna be a very crucial piece to us coming back up. And it was just a bad season in general. Look at the stats. Our top goal scorer got 7 and 2, 6 goals from our backup striker. Prestes went 4 and 3. Just these are the rest of the stats. I don't even want to go over them. They're really, really sad. And from the players out on loan, we got 2 insane growth. And it's the other 2 Galacticos and Daniel Kodu, a +10. And also Tafari Adwama, a +10. Oh my days, boys. I'm excited for next season. I think we'll come straight back up. And I'm not gonna lie, things may have fallen into place because I got a full youth academy of youngsters ready to come to the squad and all have upwards of 77 potential, I do believe. I'm not gonna go over all of them. I'm just gonna scroll through so you can see all their names, their positions, their playstyles, and some sort. But like I said, we basically are starting up from scratch, but with players that I can actually grow in overall. And we are now in season number 6, I believe. And there goes Jean Mayet joining Emilio Gallardo, who is still at Barcelona. But it's time to spin the wheel. Even though we lost our best player, I think we're gonna come up straight away to La Liga. But wheel, do not do us dirty. We need all the help we can get still. And it's going to be Atletico Exodus, the worst thing on the wheel. You must send your entire current starting 11 to Atletico Madrid. Oh my days. This is the worst thing that could have happened this season. And these are all the players we'll be losing. The players who got the most appearances last season, except for Arnaiz because he is our second best left winger. So he's taking the place of Mayet. And there goes every single player in our starting 11, all going to Atletico de Madrid. Wow, it's basically a whole reset. We're basically starting all over again. That is not good, fam. And you know which ones exactly hurt the most. Rojas, the Casillas region, and Prestes, the Ronaldo region. Even Quiroga was starting to improve. Oh man, we're gonna be here for a while. So this is what the brand new squad is looking like. I'm so glad I kept one goalkeeper, and he actually grew a little bit, so we're gonna be just fine in that goalkeeping position. Might be in La Liga 2 for another 2 seasons, as the overall cap has gone back down to a 75. But you know what? A lot of these players do have 80 potential plus. And this season, I've sent my scouts to Rwanda and Tunisia for goalkeepers because we only have one left, and if we lose him, we're screwed. The goal for the season is actually not to promote because we lost our entire lineup, but it is to finish in the top half of the table. I hope I'm not underestimating, but this team is not looking good right now, and I want to set such a high expectation just to us to fail miserably. So I think that's for top half of the table. And we have reached the end of the season, and we've actually overachieved. We finished in 6th place in the playoff spot. The question is, are we in the playoff final? And yes, we are, against Rio Racing Club. Or we're going straight back to La Liga. Well, the good thing is nobody is going to Barcelona. Let's see if we can win this first leg away from home, and it's going to be a 0-0 draw. Need to win this second leg badly. And it's now time for the second leg. Come on, Real Madrid, send us back to La Liga. The squad surely is more than enough ready. Hopefully 4-3 loss, man. Again, we just missed out on going to La Liga. You know what? It's fine. And not a single player in the team of the season. Maybe this team wasn't ready for La Liga. And this is what the squad is looking like. It's actually not too bad. Quiroga out of 75. This guy's been here from the very start, slowly growing. We got Nkobi out of 72. Osuwu out of 74. And the squad is looking pretty good. Kudu out of 81. The captain, of course. The next Yaya Toure. And Adwama, the center back from Liberia, out of 78. Our 2 best players. And this is what the stats were looking like. Our top goal scorer was our center mid, and Daniel Kudu with 20 and 8, 14 and 1 for Quiroga. We'll take that. 10 and 1 for Osuwu, 10 goals for Kaunda, and Kobe at 5 and 1. And here are the rest of the stats. We did have some players out on loan. Did anybody grow absolutely massively? We did get a +4 there. I don't think anybody went up more than a +4 this season. You know what? It's fine. Maybe next season we'll get somebody. And sadly, we were only able to get one goalkeeper in Kelvin Ayombi. 66 overall, 75 potential is not bad at all from Rwanda. And we are now in season number 7. We need to get to La Liga as soon as possible. Don't give us anything too bad. 0-star scout. You may only use a 1-star scout this season. To be honest, that is fine. Because I'm not. If I have to use a 1-star scout, I'm just not gonna scout anybody. Because there is no outstanding growth, the squad has stayed exactly the same. The goal is very simple this season: promote to La Liga no matter what. And we have reached the end of the season and we finished in 4th place. We have yet to finish in the top 2 in the 2nd division, but are we promoted to La Liga? Yes, we are. 3-0 in the final. Finally, it's time to get serious, man. And for the first time, we have someone in the top 5 of the Golden Boot, and that is Ibai Quiroga with 20 goals in 42 games. And we did get one player in the team of the season, and that was Quiroga. Man, this La Liga 2 league is tough. And this is what the squad is looking like, and I'm not gonna lie, this squad looks like they could finally survive La Liga. Quiroga at an 80, who's been here from the beginning like I mentioned before. And Kobe, it looks to be our striker going into the new season. Kudu, the captain, at an 84. We got Abdul Amar at an 83, and we got our goalkeeper at an 83. I'm so glad he grew a lot in potential. And 24 goals and 4 assists for Quiroga. He is the brand new star in this team. 18-1 for Kobe. Great return from him. 17 for Cifuentes. He was in the same league, but he didn't play for us. That was good for him. 13-14 for Kudu, who probably is our best player. 6-1 for Osuwu. 5 goals for Kwanda, the backup striker. 5-7 for Samuel. And here is the rest of the stats. And in terms of players out on loan, I see 2 players that grew massively, and that is Sergio Campos, a +9, our new starting left back. And we also got this Cam and Ricardo Perez, a +9. He is now an 80. He is the new starting center attacking mid as well. But let's go ahead and go to the new La Liga season and see if we can survive relegation. And we are in season number 8. Let's spin the wheel. Let's quickly find out what kind of youth thing we have this year. And it's Scout Lockout. You are banned from scouting this entire season. Dang, man, another year without scouting. We don't necessarily need it, but it could have helped us, because if we relegate again, oh my days, we're in trouble. And this is what the squad is looking like for our first season back in La Liga. And the goal is very simple. We need to badly survive relegation, because if we don't, I don't think we'll ever win the Champions League. And it seems like we exceeded expectations. We finished all the way in 8th place. Let's go. We're speeding things up. We might be winning the Champions League in 2-3 seasons time. And we did get 2 players in the team of the season, Quiroga and Ricardo, the new center attacking mid. And even Gonzalez, I didn't even see him either. Oh, we're slowly improving. And this is what the team is looking like. A lot of players are hitting 80 overall. Actually, every single player in the starting 11 is now at an 80 overall. This is the best squad we've had as of yet. And here are the stats for the season. 13-9 for Quiroga, a great first season in La Liga. 11-11 for Kudu, 7-2 for Osuwu, 4-7 for Perez, and Kobe with 4 goals. He went up a +4, but he isn't scoring. That's an issue. And here are the players that grew out on loan. Not a lot of growth, if I'm being honest. We did get one person in Carancelos, who went up a +10, now at an 80. He would definitely be in the first team. And we are now in season 9. We haven't scouted anybody in 2 seasons because of all these punishments. Please give us something good. And it's going to be Brazilian bloodline. You must scout Brazil this season. Ignore the continent rule. You know what? This is the perfect time to get some attackers. And we have sent all of our 3 scouts. Yes, Aguado is now available because we finished in the top 8. All to Brazil. One is going for a striker, one's going for a right winger, and the other is going for a left winger. I could see us getting 3 brilliant attackers that can help us win the Champions League. And this is what the squad is looking like for season number 10 or 9, I believe. I'm not sure. But the goal this season is to qualify for Europe, whether it's Conference, Europa, or Champions League. We must finish in the top 6 or 7, I believe. I did forget to mention that the new potential cap is an 85, so we're about to get some wonder kids. And maybe, just maybe, they'll get into this lineup, because we're getting very close to the top of world football. And we've reached the end of the season and we've qualified for the Champions League already. I was expecting more of a Europa League or Conference League finish, but we're in the UCL and we just missed out on the title by 5 points. And then Kobe has had a career-changing season, as he is the 2nd top goal scorer. He literally scored 4 goals last year. And we did get a couple players in the team of the season. And Kobe, the South African striker, Kudu, the Ivory Coast center mid, Campos, the Spanish left back, and Tagmaoui, who I believe is our Algerian right back. And this is what the team is looking like this season. Absolutely incredible. A couple 85s in Paris and Quiroga, and of course our goalkeeper Gonzalez. Even an 86 overall for Kudu as well. This team is becoming incredible. 22 goals and 2 assists for Kobe. 13-13 for Kudu, who's probably been our best player since we had to get rid of our entire lineup. 9-5 for Quiroga, who had a letdown this season. 8-2 for Tagmaoui. 7-8 for Perez. And here are some of the other stats. It's been a while since we sent anybody to Barcelona, and I hope it continues like that until we win the Champions League. And somebody out on loan got a +11, and David Martin at an 81 overall. I don't even think he'll start for our team, but he will definitely be a squad player. And here is the rest of the growth. Did anybody else go up dramatically, or was it only the left back and I think it was just him. Yeah, it was just him. And we got some incredible talents here in Alex Tavares and Pedro Cruz as left winger Brazilians, Miguel Martins and Igor Silva, 2 right wingers, and 2 strikers, Alfonso Menezes and Francisco Silveira. I hope that one of these players can grow massively because we might need them to win the Champions League. And we are now in season 10. It's time to spin the wheel. We're running out of things. There's still some bad things in here I hope we don't get. And it's 63 potential max. Every youth player you sign this season must have a max potential of 63. Again, I'm just not even gonna scout this season. So many better ones were saved to the very end. And our goal this season is very simple. Get out of the group stage of the Champions League. I'm not sure this team is ready to do that, but we're gonna find out. And we are now in March, and we are sitting in 3rd. Barcelona are running away with the league title, but if we fail to win the Champions League this season, we will have UCL football surely next year. But in our first ever season of the UCL, we actually finished in 3rd. We have beaten our goal. Nobody's going to Barca at the end of the season. Who are we facing? In the run of 16, and we'll be facing Genk. Oh, that's an easy game. And it is now time for the first leg. We're not playing any game unless we get into the final. So let's see how they do during the simulation here. A 1-0 loss. No, boys. We're actually going to get knocked out. Again, this is not good, fam. We need to come back. As I am the manager, I can confirm the most used word in the locker room this past week was remontada. Can Real Madrid do it? And yes, they've done it. Unlike in real life, 5-0. We're going to the quarters. Let's go. Oh, in the quarterfinals, we have the Banter Club United. Oh, this is going to be an easy victory, man. Let's go ahead and win this first leg. Let's see how they do. And it's a 2-0 loss, man. How did Man United even get back to the UCL? They suck, man. And I cannot lie, boys. I'm not sure if we're going to do another remontada away from home at Old Trafford against a Man United side that's 2-0 up. Are they bottle jobs is the question. And yes, we have done it. Let's go. 3-2 in aggregate. We're going to the semis. There's no way we win this first try. And in the semis, we have Chelsea. You know what? Chelsea are a piece of cake as well. Let's go ahead and win this first leg. And it's going to be a 3-1 loss. What did I tell you? Chelsea, just spend money and not win games. And now it's time for the second leg. Can Chelsea actually make a comeback, or are we going to the UCL final? And it's going to be a 2-0 win. 5-1 in aggregate. What a turnaround. We were in League 2 for so long, and all of a sudden, we're in a UCL final. And the season has come to an end. We finished in 2nd. We haven't won a trophy yet, surprisingly, and we're in a UCL final. They win the Supercopa de España. Our first trophy in the entire video, man. Come on. Copa del Rey, and no, we didn't win the Copa del Rey. And in the Champions League, we will be facing PSG, fam. I don't like facing PSG. They're always super good, especially with all the money they have. And this is the team we're facing, PSG, in the UCL final. To be honest, it isn't the best team in the world. We've built better teams, multiple 90 overalls. But this team just really worked together. I mean, they're from the same academy, so it does make sense. And leading the side will be Kudu, the man who has been with us for a long time. But don't forget about Quiroga. He's been here from the very beginning. And these are the stats for the season, and again, nothing super impressive. 22-1 for Nkobi, 16-4 for my right back. That's actually pretty impressive, I can't lie. 16-15 for Quiroga, probably the best player in our team right now. 12-13, maybe. There is an argument that Daniel Kudu is the best player in our team. 12 goals for Asuwu, 8 goals for Adnais, Perez 7-3, 7-2 for Gonzalez. But typically, when you reach a UCL final, you have someone with 40 and 50 goals. I just think this team plays really well as a team. Time for the UCL final. Let's go ahead and win the Champions League and make Real Madrid the world's best team again with the world's best youth academy. And let's take a look at this PSG team real quick. They have Jean Male and they have Ronaldo Prestes. They bought him from, I think, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, respectfully. Oh, boys, the two monsters I created. 95 and 94 overall. That's insane. Oh, boys, I'm nervous to play against my old youth talents. Please, let them not destroy me. But here comes Prestes on the ball, looking already to make it 1-0. It's PSG. Oh, he's so good. He's so quick with that ball. It's a through ball into Declan Rice with a shot, and it goes in. 4 minutes in, we're 1-0 down. No, boys, no, I cannot lose. I made it this far. And now Smith gives the ball into Kudu, the captain. Kudu, the captain, gives it into Nkobi. Nkobi gives it to Quiroga. And here comes Quiroga. Quiroga on the ball, gives it all the way into Asuwu, through ball, into Nkobi. Nkobi takes a touch. No, he's offside. The South African almost equalized the game for us. And now it's Kudu on the ball, gives it to Perez. Perez with a through ball, who gives it to Nkobi. Nkobi with a shot from outside the box. It's saved by Ritzes, but the follow-up from Quiroga. It's 1-1 in the 11th minute. Oh, it's going to be a high-scoring game today. We equalized the game. This is what we needed. And now it's Osuo on the ball, gives it to Nkobi, and Nkobi lays it off into Ricardo. And now it's Ricardo on the ball looking for through ball. It's a foul. Come on, referee, mark it, man. Now Smith gives it to Kodu. Kodu's looking for through ball. He does find Nkobi with the header. It's a save by Rich. It's the follow-up from Quiroga. A brace. Beautiful ball from Kudu. A great shot from whoever that was originally. And Quiroga makes the goal. 2-1 up in, I think, 20 minutes. Let's go. But here comes PSG. Prestes on the ball, gives it to Jean Mallet. Oh, here comes Mayet. Mayet gives it into Alejandro Balde, who gives it back into Prestes. Prestes, who gives it to Atanga, back into Prestes with a shot. We foul. No, don't be a red. Don't be a red. It was a great save from our keeper. We shouldn't have tackled. We're fine, but it's going to be a penalty, man. And Gonzalez make this save. He was a second choice keeper for a long time. Goes to the right and makes a save. Let's go. We're still in the lead. But here comes PSG. It's Young on the ball. Oh, he's too quick. This youth academy player who's like 92 overall. I checked. It's still Young. We make the tackle. Great tackle from Carcelos. I believe he's from Angola. Now it's across it from Declan Rice. Osuo wins the ball. Oh, he's on the counter. And he's the right winger. And he's quick. Come on, Osuo. This could be the greatest counter attack of all time. It's still Osuo on the ball. Who's going to help him? No one's helping him. Osuo 1v1 against Rexes with a finesse. And it goes in. 3-1 right before halftime. Oh, the UCL has to be ours. There's no way we bottle this, right? Let's go. But here comes Jean Mayet. Oh, it's Mayet. He has quick step plus. He gives it into Prestes. Prestes goes for a shot. He finesses it and it goes in. 3-2. PSG are looking for the remontada. Come on, I cannot let this happen, especially because I'm a Madrid manager. Come on. And here comes Smith on the ball. Gives it all the way into Nkobi, the South African striker. Can we make it 4-2? Can we end up this game? It's still Nkobi. Cuts inside. Is looking for somebody. Nkobi gives it into Ricardo, who gives it to Quiroga. A by Quiroga. No. He's offside. He was on a hat trick. Come on, man. We could have won the game. But here come PSG again. It's Atangwa. Atangwa's on the ball with a through ball. Oh, no. It's Prestes. Once again, Prestes cuts inside. Prestes with a cross in into Yin Mayet. Mayet gives it into Atangwa. Okay, Gonzalez makes a save. Good job. Oh, here come PSG. It's Young. Gives it to Prestes. Prestes with a shot. Oh my days, a comeback for PSG. There's 18 minutes left to go. And the Ronaldo region that we created has scored another goal. We cannot lose this. It's Yin Mayeto into Prestes. They used to play for Madrid. Now they're linking up at PSG. It's still Ronaldo Restes. Gives it to Mayet. Mayet, please, is not conceded to you. Great header. Let's go on the counter attack. And now it's Kuru, the captain, who's been moved up because his creativity is absolutely incredible in this game. And now it's Kuru through ball into Iba Quiroga, who's on a hat trick. Can he go ahead and make it happen? No. Come on, Quiroga. Here comes Restes. Prestes in extra time. Has a shot. Gonzalez makes a crucial save. But here come PSG. It's Jean Mayet with the cross in. It's a header. Gonzalez, get up. What is that goal? In the first half, at the end of the first half of extra time, they score a sloppy goal. We're actually going to lose to PSG. We got one last half left. Please, let's not lose, man. We desperately need a hero. Who's going to become the hero here? It's Nkobi on the ball through ball into Osuo, who scored to take the lead earlier. Osuo, and it goes in. He gets a second straight away in the second half of extra time. Oh my days, our wingers are carrying us right now. Actually, no, the team is doing incredible, but we're conceding too much. 4-4, baby. But here come PSG. It's Alejandro Balde, gives it to Yin Mayet. Mayet with the cross in. Okay, it's a great header. Let's go on his counter. It's Quiroga on the ball, gives it to Capi. Oh no, here come Yin Mayet. PSG again. Please, do not concede again. It's Schneider into Yin Mayet with a shot. Gonzalez again. Oh my days. We need to get the ball out of here. We might have to go to penalties. That's the only way we're going to win. It's Mayet. Alejandro Balde, please get the ball away. It's a cross in. Clear it out. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. The referee blows the whistle. We're going to penalties. What a UCL final. My team just doesn't give up, but neither does PSG. Let's win, please. And oh my days, boys. I hate this game for not allowing you to get better at penalties. Look at it, our penalty takers. I mean, they only have one good one. But still, this is going to be so hard. And the penalty shootout has begun. It's Junk to take the first penalty. Their only good pen taker. We go the right way, but it goes in. And first of all, it's the captain. He never lets us down. Don't let us down today, Kudu. He goes to the top left. No. Red says makes a save. It's Declan Rice now to take the penalty. Goes to the bottom right. We're 2-0 down right now. This is not good. And now it's Nkobi, who's been through a lot here at this club. Goes to the right-hand side. He's not missing that. We need a PSG miss, and we need it now. Schneider, who scored the lucky goal, goes to the left-hand side. Easy save from Gonzalez. He screws up. Ricardo Perez, who took this team by storm that one season, goes to the right. Let's go. It's 2-2. We're back in this game. No one has the advantage. It's Mikic on the ball. Goes to the left-hand side. It's a great penalty from him. I cannot lie. And now it's SEWEY. Scored 2 goals. Rescued us when we needed him to. He goes to the bottom right. That's how you become a legend at this club, SEWEY. And now it's Antangana, the center mid for PSG. Goes to the right. Gonzalez makes the save. Oh, and to wrap it all up, Ibai Quiroga, who was on a hat trick, couldn't score it, has been there from the beginning, was a lone merchant, and is now probably the best player. Ibai Quiroga goes to the bottom right, and it goes in. We have done it. We are going to be Champions League winners. 10 years it has taken us, but we have finally done it. And Kudu lives the Champions League. Quiroga has become a legend, Kudu has become a legend, SEWEY has become a legend, and even our keeper Gonzalez have become legends in this game. We are finally UCL winners and have made Real Madrid the world's best team and the world's best academy. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to click on the screen to watch me play the entire career of Alejandro Garnacho.